All right, we're here. Let's go. Let's get live on Instagram. How are we going to do this? Uh-oh. I might have messed up. Oh, man, we got to get the Instagram crew over here. What up, everybody on YouTube? How we doing? Let's see. Here we go. All right, now we're cooking on Instagram. Hell yeah. What up? Everybody say what's up in the chat. Let's get a little pumped up here, huh? Shall we? Baby. A bright song.
Are you ready?
Go. Who's pumped? Let's go. It's Tuesday.
I am the
What's
hunter.
everybody doing?
Go. Put me in the ring and I'll compete. I'm so heavy with these hands. I'm too nimble on my feet. I'm too focused. I'm too hungry. I just simply wanted more. I feel like G.O.D. put me here so I could go to war. Watch me slide to the right, slide to the left. You can hold me underwater, still I ain't gonna lose my breath. Once you enter the arena, say goodnight.
We're gonna talk about that. What up, Bart?
Hey, Anna, Breezy, my God, you make it look easy. You line up all of these pictures and turn them into zucchini.
Oh. All right, enough of that. All right. Enough AC, baby. All right, Alex Crum, shout out to him. One of the only, and I guess technically is he the best rapper in pickleball? What do we think? Who is the best musician in pickleball? It's got to be him, right? Just by default. I don't know. I'll let you guys chime in on that. Who else we got in here? Matty Pickles stopping by. A quick little drive-by. All right, fair enough. Webby in the house. Hell yeah. We got Parker. We got Ashley. What's up, everybody? Let's see who we got on Instagram. Everybody in on Instagram, too. Everybody come hang out on YouTube. We're all hanging out. What's been going on? I feel like we don't have a lot of pickleball going on. It's that time of year. Holidays coming up. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are ready for the holidays coming up. Quick shout out to all the members. Shout out to Super G. We got Jake. We got the Pickleball Jones. We got Parker. We got Edith. We got Kate. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Shay's here. Let's go. My favorite show is on. She's watching TV on the side. That's what she's talking about. She's like, I didn't lie, technically. What up, Hey, Shay? Glad you're here. Also, shout out to everybody supporting on Patreon. We got Darren. We got the Pickleball Jones, Jason, Eddie, Jeff, Allie, Jason F, Jana. We got Robert. We got Denny. Hell yeah. Thanks to everybody who's been supporting the show. Honestly, very much appreciate it. Oh, look who it is. Sydney Steinecker. Can't remember the last time I was in a YouTube chat. Hey, that's what we're here to do. We're here to bring back the YouTube chat. PPA takes things away from us, but it is my job to bring it back when they take me away. Did you rap Web? Oh, that's right. Eddie Webby. They did some music. That's right. Maybe one day we'll do like a deep dive into pickleball music. That could be fun. Also, shout out to everybody that has been hopping on Etsy and supporting the show that way. Check it out. We got, hey, maybe this is a good Christmas gift. You know, maybe that's what people have been saying. They're getting, little winter hats for someone. If you like the show, there's shirts. You got to get a mouth breather shirt. I feel like we all got to show up to opening day of MOP in a Santa Monica mouth breather shirt. How epic would that be? So anyways, links for all that stuff down in the description below. Help support what I'm doing if you're down. But man, what a week. What a week. Who saw the last tournament recap? Did anybody see the last episode? I did put one out. Some people did not. Add to cart. Hell yeah. Hey, Shay. Man. So for those that don't know, I did put a tournament recap episode last week for PPA Lakeland. And within like an hour, they took it down. Okay, some of you guys saw it. Alex saw it. Crystal saw it. Hell yeah. Glad some of you guys saw it. So look, we're starting to see what the reaction is when I put something out there, okay? Like, we're just going to figure it out as we go. So, okay, cool. Some of you guys have seen it. Good. So, look, it appears as though, so if I put out an episode within like an hour and a half, it gets taken down. Or I should say it gets flagged for copyright. And so the way it works is they'll go, hey, this chunk right here is copyright. And basically what they did was they just, it must have been someone manually going in because they just like took out like a chunk in the middle, but they left the beginning and they left the end. So what I did was I just, on YouTube, you could just hit trim this part out. And so the video is still up, but it's just like the very beginning and the very end. But all right, so here's the move for moving forward. So first off, if you guys want to watch any episodes moving forward, it's looking like Rumble is the best way to probably watch. I know the ads on there suck. Honestly, they're hilarious. If you like, it's annoying because you can't skip them at first. I was watching one today and it was like some lady just eating a stick of butter and they're like, what you're eating is not really butter. And she was like just eating a chunk of butter. It was so weird. But it is going to be on Rumble if you want to watch that. That's like the best way to watch like a video if you don't care about the advertisements. But it's also on Instagram. I had to cut it up into chunks. It doesn't let you post all at once. So if you want to watch in like 3 different parts, you can watch it on Instagram. A little hard to like fast forward or rewind or find your place if you stop watching. X, it's also on X if you want to watch there. Again, not the best for like stopping and starting, but there's no ads on there, so you can just watch that all the way through. Nobody knows what Rumble is, Chris. Okay, Rumble is basically like YouTube, but like they're not policing all the things that are copyright and all that. So it gives me the ability to put a full video on there. So look, some people watch it. A few hundred people went on Rumble and watched it. So you know what, Ashley? A few hundred people do know what Rumble is, or maybe they just learned because of that. Isn't Rumble a dating app or something? Maybe also on the side. I guess it depends how well you comment on there if you got that Riz. What about Vimeo? I don't know. I honestly forgot about Vimeo. I think they do watch out for copyright. I could be wrong. AJ says, I watched some, took a work call, went to finish it, and it was gone. Yeah, so look, that's the thing, is what I'm going to do in the future. You'll always be able to find it on Instagram, X, and Rumble. Pick your favorite one and watch it on there. But I'm going to try to put it on YouTube, because here's the thing, too, is so many people I found out didn't even know I put out an episode, because it already got taken down by the time they went back on YouTube. And then when I trimmed it out, they just saw the video now. So people are like literally watching it today. They had no idea it was out. So I realized, all right, the move is I'm going to put it on YouTube. You got to be there for like the premiere. So like, I'll try to make it known when the premiere is so we could all watch it together, enjoy it on YouTube. We could like have fun in the chat and stuff. But then most likely after like an hour, it's probably going to get taken down. So honestly, I was thinking like, do I keep doing it in the morning? Do I do it later in the afternoon? I'm going to put it out on Mondays. I'm like, do I put it out like a little bit later in the afternoon? I know people are kind of busy doing stuff, so maybe you won't get to watch it anyways. But yeah, I'm just going to put it out. We'll see how long we could keep it up, and then it's going to get taken down. But you could always watch it on Rumble. You could always watch it on Instagram so far, and you could always watch it on X so far. Is Rumble where you drop the link? Yes, that is the link that I dropped. Oh, oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about a spicy link. Is that what you mean? Watch out. Sydney's here. People will accidentally download Grindr. Yeah, please don't download Grindr by accident, at least. Posting the Rumble link on the abbreviated YouTube app. Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do exactly. Is I'm just going to have it up on Rumble. I'll post a link on there. So that's what I want to do, is I basically want to notify everybody through YouTube. And then if you want to watch it on Rumble, go ahead and watch it on there or wherever. Aren't you going to start getting copyright strikes doing that? Well, the thing is, the way it is right now, at least, they stop the video, they block the video, and they say, hey, if you take this chunk out, we'll let you put it back up. But right now, you can't play the video because this chunk is not okay. So I just take out that chunk and then I put it up. So I can still have the video up, but it's like literally the one is like, it actually has the first like 7 minutes, I think, or something like that. And it has like some highlights. And then it like just cuts to hooks of the week. So I don't know who's doing it or what they're saying. I literally think it's like somebody from UPA or something that's going in and is just like arbitrarily just like, I don't know, like mark from here to here. I don't think they're spending too much time like marking all the little spots. So I think that's pretty much what's going on. That sounds pretty dirty. You're going to put it out there and see how long you keep it up? Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, there you go. Winky face. I'm just going to put it out. Just going to put it out in the air and see how long I could keep it up. Winky face. You are filthy, sir. All right. Well, today we got a fun episode today. I know we don't have too much going on, but there's enough going on. Honestly, at first I was like, I want to do a live stream. I don't know what to talk about, but then I started like seeing everything that's going on. There actually is kind of a lot to talk about. I'm almost worried that I don't have enough time to talk about all the things I want to talk about today. Looks like we got Joanne here. Hell yeah. What up, Joanne? Nice cat. So has anyone from UPA talked with you on the real reasons for this? No, still no update on anything. Nothing, no updates on anything going on. Cindy says on Instagram they don't spend time editing their own matches decently. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I think they just have a lot of matches to do, to be honest. So I think they just kind of rush it. We got Hurricane Tyra Black's mom in the house. She's watching here on Instagram. What up? All right, hell yeah, we got a few people here. Let's go. All right, so let's talk about my curly hair routine. Oh, do you like it? Honestly, I was looking back at some old videos. I'm like, I used to kind of comb it. It's been going curly. They call that the girlfriend effect, I guess. That's crazy for real. Hell yeah, it is crazy. All right, so what did I want to talk about first? Okay, so here's the thing. All right, look, yo, shout out to, because here's how I feel about this, right? Like, the reality is we are in a bit of a war right now. If you want this show to exist, if you want the recaps, we are in a bit of a war, whether we like it or not. We are in a war with the UPA, which is the PPA and MLP. I hate saying MLP because I love MLP. PPA I like too, but I don't know. I think I'm just down to be a little bit more critical of PPA. But MLP holds such a dear spot in my heart. It almost bums me out that they're part of it. But that is a reality. We are at war. And yo, some of you guys are soldiers out there. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got this message. I got this comment. Somebody went back to the video I put out a month ago, and they left this comment, and I was cracking up when I read this. Let me show you guys this. Let me share my screen here. This cracked me up because I was like, what is happening? So this dude, Danny, writes, this was a comment on my video. He said, I don't need to know the reasons why PPA banned using footage, but the fans of this podcast are annoying AF on Zane's channel, Zane Navratil. I swear I can't read more than 4 to 5 comments in any recent video without people whining that Sorry Not Sorry can't use footage, but he can. Fans of this channel shouldn't take out their frustration on Zane. He's a pro. There's probably some agreement or understanding that he has with them. Fans don't need to know the details or need to understand them. They just need to accept them. So I was like, yo, what is happening over on Zane's videos? Well, I took a look and yo, I'm not going to lie. I couldn't help but laugh. It was funny. It's kind of funny. All right, let me say, maybe you won't find it funny. I thought it was funny. Check this out. So here, I'll show you all my favorite ones. This dude said Chris Cali would have made this 5 out of 10 review at 10 out of 10 review. Okay, that a little harsh, but Zane's comment cracked me up. He just said, Happy Thanksgiving. He's just going to completely ignore what you said there. I kept going. There was a few. The corporate friendly Sorry Not Sorry content is great, sarcastic. And then Zane's you can just tell he's getting annoyed. He's like, I'm not trying to be Chris. I'm a fan of his content as well. This one said, someone just chimed in. I don't know who Chris Cali is. LOL. You the man, Zane. This taught me a lot. Thanks. Amazing video. And he goes, thanks, bro. I'm just trying to make good shit. I'm a fan of Chris too. Not sure what the rest of these people want me to do. He's like, what do I have to do to please these people? He's like, I didn't do anything. Okay. Just cracked me up. And then there was this whole thing right here. Sorry Not Sorry was much better than this. Let Chris Cali compete and let the people choose instead of creating monopoly. Whatever. Agreed. Love Zane, but Chris's original more. Okay, I'm not trying to glaze myself, but this bottom part cracked me up. Some dude, R. Burns, said, what makes you think Zane has anything to do with SNS? This is a great recap. He's talking about Zane's video. Sometimes I don't want to sit for an hour and watch a recap with someone who just laughs at the players the entire video. And I'm like, yo, that is what I do. That is so true. I do just sit there for an hour and laugh at the players. If you boil it all down, that is a good summary of what I'm doing. So look, here's my thing. The war is not against Zane, okay? We don't need to go against Zane. But keep in mind, these videos that people are commenting on are also PPA's videos. He's doing the collab posts. So they're actually PPA videos. I know it's Zane doing it. It's Zane's content. But it's PPA tagged on there. So here's where I'm drawing the boundary. If Zane puts out a video, leave him alone. But if he's collabing with PPA, hey, sorry, Zane, you're getting caught in the middle of this, but we are at war, okay? I say go full send, everybody. I say go full send on PPA's videos. And if it's a collab post, well, then, hey, you're getting caught in the crossfire. So let's not be mean to Zane. But if you're going to be mean to PPA, I got no beef with that. Okay. Open the floodgates. Exactly, dude. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Just report him for being too vanilla. No, don't report him. Don't report him. Try to get his videos flagged. No, we don't want that. We got to support Zane. He's making content. Honestly, that's what I want to talk a lot about today is people who are making content. We got to support the good ones. And we also got to keep in check the people who maybe aren't making the best content. I think Zane is making good content. He is making good videos. He's making stuff that has value. So we should be supporting that. PPA, on the other hand, we got a bone to pick with them. So let it fly. Floodgates are open with PPA. So, all right. Speaking of PPA. So, all right. So to recap, moving forward, recaps are full send. You got to be here for the premiere. That's happening in the mornings. I'm shooting for 7 a.m. Pacific. Do the math. It's 10 a.m. Eastern. Sue UPA for wrongful takedown in a small claims court. It will force them to appear or lose. Also file in YouTube dispute center. Okay, so I did dispute it in YouTube. They denied it because it doesn't go to YouTube. I actually didn't realize this until I did it again. I forgot that this is how it works last time. They send it, weirdly enough, they send it to the people that made the claim. So it's some big company out of New York that flags a video. And it gets sent to them and they read it and they go, okay, some small YouTuber is trying to claim fair use. We say no. So they just deny it. They don't care. And if I want to have YouTube look at it, basically I have to jeopardize a strike on my channel, which has harsh repercussions. I will actually get punished with the channel, which does affect visibility and stuff like that. I would get a strike if I lost that, which it's a small chance that I would overturn that because this is gray area. Let's be honest. I believe I do have a fair use claim, but fair use only works like this. The only time that fair use works is if UPA sues me, I go to court and then I'm literally there in a suit and tie with a lawyer, hopefully. And we're hey, Your Honor, we don't believe that you should be able to sue him because it's fair use. And then I have to make my claim that it is fair use. So that's the only time it matters. It doesn't really matter with YouTube or with this other company. So that's kind of how that works. Sydney says, Zane is their player. They want to build their player. Zane gets bigger. He brings people to PPA events to watch him play. Yeah. Honestly, good move on them. I do think that in and of itself is a good move. They should have Zane do recaps. They should do collab posts with him. I just think that I should also be doing it too. Let's get two ends of two sides of the same coin kind of thing. Zane could start doing MLP videos from a bench POV on demand. Ouch. Oh, a little burn there. Zane is working it so he has a pickleball career after playing. Yeah, exactly. You do have to keep that in mind. PPA is using him to keep everything in-house and controlled. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much how everybody sees it as well. Wonder if there's certain rules on using PPA video. I know there were issues like this for the World Cup downhill mountain biking where people could only use a certain amount of video and audio. Yeah, I mean, it's like anything. I mean, if you have your content, you want to try to control it and you don't want to, because let's be real. If PPA just said open the floodgates, anybody could use it for whatever they want. Everybody would just be making their own content with it. And you could understand why they wouldn't want that. Whatever they people would just repost the actual match and then that takes away views and all that or whatever, so to a certain extent, I could understand their side. I just feel what I'm doing is a net positive. That's my only argument. I'm hey, I'm just trying to make an argument that you should just let me do it. Saying, oh, yeah, you said that right. PPA sucks and Connor is a devil. Ooh, he is literally Satan. He is a wannabe Dana White. He can't own Pickleball and APP and Asian leagues. Will get there with money and talent. Look, I'm going to be honest. I would love for APP to be a little bit more competitive, but I don't think so. And Pickleball or PPA Asia, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I even see some American players playing in PPA Asia and stuff like that, or even the team leagues in India. and I'm just not interested. It's like at a different time zone. It's just in a whole nother place. It's like we want to like, PPA. It's America, it's like that's like, and it's the best league, so whatever. I honestly, I don't even really hate Connor that much. I don't hate him at all, really, at all. Do I have criticisms of him? I guess sure, because he is kind of the top, and you got to criticize it from the top. He's the leader. But I don't know. I don't think I've never really seen anything personally about him that I'm like beefing with. But hey, this is like, he's responsible for this. So like, bro, like you're the general of the other army. So like, peace, dude. Like we're coming after you. Am I the only one who genuinely enjoyed Chris's recap featuring stick jogs? Yo, okay. Who saw that? I forgot to pull this up before, but who saw that post that Yola did? Yola did a stick figure thing. I don't think they were trying to copy me. I think we just all had the same idea. But because so many people were like, yo, you should do like stick figure drawings. And I think people think that would be a good idea to do the whole thing on. Dude, that would be old. I'm telling you, that would be old after like 5 minutes. Like it was fun to do for like the beginning, the intro, but I can't be doing a whole recap like that. Also, I don't have the time to draw all that. That'd be crazy. Shout out to Webby. Hashtag free. Sorry, not sorry. Thank you for the super chat, dude. I really appreciate that. That means a lot, man. Do the recaps with Lego stop motion. How much time do you guys think I have? I'm going to do a claymation. Just doing a claymation of Ben John's mouth breathing. You love the stick figures? Hell yeah. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I could do one stick figure a time just to kind of like get UPA off my back. Like, oh, I swear this whole episode is stick figure. And then when they leave, I just like start doing the actual footage. Don't you think pickleball is just so small still? We need more eyes on pickleball in general, no matter who's dropping the content, big or small creators alike. Tide rise for everyone. Yeah, I mean, in general, I think that's true. I could get with that. But they don't see it that way. So it's all good. But all right. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about pickleball, shall we? We don't have a whole lot of tournaments coming up the rest of the year. We do have one on, I think it's Daytona Beach coming up. I believe it starts December 16th. Unfortunately, I will not be doing an episode for that. I'm going to be actually back home in New Jersey celebrating the holidays, so I'm not going to be able to do an episode. It kind of bums me out. But I will be putting out some content during that week. I'm going to do the best of 2025. I don't know if you guys saw the last one, best of 2024. If you guys are new to this channel, go watch the best of 2024. It's like all my favorite moments. A little bit longer of a video, but it's like the best of. I even have one specifically on Colin Johns. That is just one of my favorite. That's like the one that's near and dear to my heart. Like out of all the videos I've ever made, the compilation of the best of Colin Johns is like, oh, it's my favorite. So go check that out. And I'm going to be doing one of those for this year too. So that week I won't put out a recap, but I will be putting out, a series of those ones. A ton of pros aren't even playing in Daytona. Yeah, it is going to be. That's how it is every year. It's always like a little bit, kind of lesser names or whatever. I think that's how it was in the PPA Australia. I think that was PPA Australia in the beginning of this year. It's like this weird time in the winter. Everybody takes a break, which, you got to understand. Like, it's a long year. It's a long season. You love the best of videos. Hell yeah. The fact that you could make a 45+ minute video of Colin. Yo, he gives me too much, but he's gone now. We need you back, Colin. We need you back. We got to talk Ben into taking him back. We got to go on a campaign to like make Gabe look really bad and make Colin Johns look really good. Yo, what if we convinced Ben Johns to partner with Zane Ford? What do we think? I think we got to turn the page. Colin Johns is so 2024. 2025 was the era of the come up for Zane Ford. I think 2026 is all Zane Ford. I think it's all about him. I think, Ben, give the man a chance. Give him a chance, please. Predictions for 2026 video? I mean, maybe. I feel like, honestly, a lot of people are going to do that. I try to avoid the stuff that's a little bit, and we're going to talk more about this, but sometimes stuff is so generic, like the same, even predictions like on a tournament by tournament basis. A lot of people do that. And it's like, come on. Here, I'll give you my predictions for 2026. Ben Johns, Anna Lee Waters. There you go. That's my prediction. Like, let's be real. Come on now. But hopefully some fun stuff happens in between, like it always does. All right. But let me get a sip of water. Make Ben wear the same Zane Ford glasses. Yo, can somebody get me those for Christmas, please? If my family is watching, that's what I want for Christmas. The kitchen blockers, is that what they're called? I saw somebody wearing them at Open Play. Not those. They were like a different one. And I was like, yo, maybe I should get them. I feel like I'm not good enough to even wear them. Like I'm literally playing like old people all the time. I literally play against like 3-5s. Like I have so much fun playing pickleball. I really don't care too much about playing like high level games or like against good people. I love playing against good people. I don't worry about it too much. But then it also means that like I don't need all that stuff. Like nobody's hitting me. Yo, I shouldn't jinx myself. Actually, I'm taking that back. Okay, maybe I should. I don't want to jinx myself. All right. Let's move on. All right, so let's talk real quick about we got, if Zane Ford could break his 6-0 paddle, he can play with Ben Johns. That's a fair little way to determine it. Who could make a clean break on a paddle? All right, so we got Daytona Beach coming up, but before that, starting this week, I believe it starts technically Thursday, which would be Wednesday our time or something like that. It's in China. So it's PPA Asia. They're in China. Some pros are there. So I know Connor Garnett is there. Blaine Hovenier is there. Fed Staksrud is there. Alex Trong is there. Zoe Wang is there. Is it Wang or Wang? I always get that wrong. I always get that Wang. Is it whatever? You know what I'm talking about. So there's a few players there. Not that much. And honestly, we know that they're going to dominate against everybody else. But hey, might satisfy that itch that you got for some pickleball. And look, I don't really care too much about making predictions. There's my prediction is that like Connor Garnett is probably, or maybe Fed is going to win. But here's what I do want to talk about with this. Cause I saw this post. Who saw this on Instagram today? Yo, this was killing me. So everybody's in China. Everybody who's going to be there is in China right now. And yo, for some reason, when people go to China, they go full send on like, just like really indulging in the culture. And I love it so much. Check this out. Yo, who saw this post? We got Connor Garnett. Yo, look at that fit, dude. Look at that. It is badass. It is badass, dude. I can't lie, but yo, it gets a little wild. So we'll keep checking some of these out. So, all right, there you go. Look, a little Chinese cat there. They got their whatever clothes you call that. Is that a cat on her chest right there on the left? I think so. Or is that like a dragon? I don't know who this dude is, but he's got a little shish kebab. Looks like maybe a candy shish kebab. Okay, solid fit. Let's grade these. What do we think? I'm going to grade Connor Garnett. Yo, I'm giving this an A. That is an A. I think that's solid. Like I got nothing to say. Maybe just like a hint of like a little thin strip of like red somewhere, some like accent color would be cool. It's all black. Yeah, I feel like you got to wear. I don't know about the shorts underneath. Like we can see your legs under there, and you're wearing just like regular shoes. I feel like you got to have like shoes to match this. But I'll give him an A. This I'm gonna give it A+ because it's so much going on, and it probably is so hot wearing that. Like A+ for all the effort, and it looks fresh. This one, not feeling it as much as the Connor Garnett. Honestly, if you look at that material, that looks like you got that at the Halloween store a little bit. Not gonna lie, like he brought his with him on the plane. Connor Garnett looks like he bought that there. Let's see, but this one, yo, this is A+ right here. This kid is. Is that who that is? Tama, I guess I didn't recognize him. I don't even remember his full name. I see people talk about him. Like, I know he's like been really good. What's his full name again? You don't know Tama? Yo, did I just get caught? I'm a fraud. Blaine could be a Disney princess. I said princess. He could be a Disney prince. He does. CG looks fire. So does Blaine. Yo, Blaine, I think wins it. Blaine gets an A+. Like, look at that. Look at all the like little whatever you call that, like the designs on the trim and stuff. Bro is killing it. Like that is fire right there. So he gets an A+. So, but yo, you gotta look at Fed. Yo, Fed, no, Fed, dude, brother, what is going on here, dude? Yo, like he is literally a bride. That's my exact thoughts, dude. He looks like a bride. Kind of ironic because he is he just proposed to his girlfriend, so he's getting married. Yo, how great would it be if his wife wore this on the wedding day and just kind of flipped the script, and he's like, wait, why do I recognize that? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give this a D+. It could be worse. It could be, he's got the dad shoes on too, I feel like. That's why it's a D+, because the shoes crack me up too. But bro, I don't know. I'm feeling like this is an L. He looks like Pickleball Jesus. Okay. Why did they do that to him, dude? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But so there you go. That's my recap on PPA Asia. So there you go. There's that. All right. What do I want to talk about next? Next, I want to talk about who saw this. Next, I want to talk about the thing that's been going on last few days. Remember Patak Meats? Yeah, that was it was Fed and Pablo, right? Was that? Yeah, I guess that's the combination of Pablo and Stackstrad, Patak, right? Is that a thing? I think that's what it was. It's been a while. All right. Next, let's talk about our boy, Thomas Shields. Yo, Thomas Shields getting clowned on. Oh, no, that wasn't it. Was that not it? Maybe I didn't get the inside joke on that. I remember everybody saying that, but maybe I thought it was something, and then I totally didn't get it. Okay, so anyways, Thomas Shields. It was a butcher that sponsored Fed and Pablo. Oh, that's right. It really was a sponsor. Yo, let me find that real quick. That's right. I remember actually seeing it because I thought the whole time it was like, oh, their store is currently unavailable. It's literally not a thing anymore. That's so funny. They went out of business. Dang, that's wild. USDA Food and Safety. Yo, what did they get? What's their grade? Oh, no, they didn't get anything. Okay, yeah, they're out of business. Maybe that's why they stopped sponsoring them. Damn, that's wild. That's a solid sponsor. That's a solid sponsor. Why don't you reach out to APP? I'm sure they'd love to have you. I've spoken with Daniel, their head media guy, and he's very interested. I spoke with him already. Yeah, I already spoke with him. So we're in talks. I mean, we might do it. Look, the bottom line is I'm only going to do content that I think is good. Like, I'm only going to do content that I think is like entertaining and whatever. Like, you guys be the judge. Maybe, like, I'm not saying it objectively is. I'm just saying, like, I only want to do stuff that like I find fun and entertaining, stuff that like makes me laugh and smile or cringe. And whatever, you know, and then I'll put it out there. So if I have a feeling that something's just like not going to hit, I'm going to stay away from it. And right now, I feel like I need to be kind of sold on APP. I'm not quite there yet because I used to do APP recaps and I stopped because I was like, yo, I'm just not finding this entertaining for myself. And it's kind of clear that nobody else watching was finding it entertaining, to be honest. Could just be recaps of Jilly. Yo, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It felt like I was always getting honestly, she was the most entertaining part because she was like the Kate Fahey of APP where she's like screaming and aggressive and like, you know, it's like, I don't know, the Kate Fahey stuff is fun, but like, imagine if PPA, like that was the only part about PPA, it would get a little stale. You know what I'm saying? You almost ordered some Patak Meats once. Damn, dude. And it's because you didn't that they went out of business. So thanks a lot, Odoth. Now they got no sponsor. After 2026, there will be a good migration of players and they will raise prize money substantially. Hey, I hope so. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm completely open to it, but I gotta be convinced, to be honest. Hardest part about APP is it's hard to find. Yo, somebody told me that they were actually like on Lifetime on like like, you know, the TV channel that like your mother and grandmother watch. Like they were on there or something. I think it was Lifetime, right? Or was it like, oh no, it was Hallmark. Even worse. It was Hallmark. Maybe it was both. It was one of those, like the Hallmark channel. Like this is like a store where you get like birthday cards and Valentine's Day cards or QVC. Yeah, I got it wrong 2 out of 3 times. Okay. Yeah, not Lifetime. My bad. Something else is on Lifetime. I'll show you guys in a little bit. Hallmark. Yeah, not Hallmark. My bad. They're all the same to me, dude. It was QVC. Okay, my bad. Everybody's like, yo, you're so wrong. Okay. Oh, does that make it any better? That was Nationals. Oh, that's what it was. That's right. Okay, it wasn't APP. That was Nationals. My bad. They're on ESPN a lot, which is kind of cool. There's some good moments in APP, and it's getting better. Tanner, and now that the other lefty and that other lefty that was playing Bread and Butter Loco Paddles is insane to watch. Yeah, they have some fun tournaments. Honestly, there was that one moment where he was beefing with Eric Lang and Max Manthout. That honestly made me go, shoot, I'm back. Yo, I'm back. What happened? Can you guys hear me? I accidentally hit the back button. Yo, my bad. I hit the back button. Hold up. Where are we at? My bad. I literally hit the back button on my mouse and it screwed everything up. I was like, yo, where'd I go? Hold up. I'm glitchy now. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. 1 second, folks. Let me get this all figured out. All right. There we go. We're back. Okay. Yo, that was crazy. All of a sudden, everybody was just gone. That was so disrespectful. Was that them yelling at Eric Lang and Max? Yeah, but that's what I'm all about. I'm all about the disrespect. I love it. You know it's super disrespectful when Heisei is chiming in like, nah, not a fan. Oh, that other lefty. That's what you're saying is disrespectful? That other lefty. Who is he talking about? Maybe I'm missing that. Yo, shots fired. Oh, shoot. APP is the equivalent of Zane and Vanilla. Hey, she said it, not me, Zane. Bert Slutsky. Oh, is it Robert Slutsky? Bert Slutsky. I'm a fan. I love his hair. His hair is wild. I'm going for the beard look too. I'm trying to get my beard like that. Yo, shaking my hair like that. 2026 goals. By the end of 2026, my hair is going to look like Bert Slutsky. Hell yeah. Let's go, Robert. W's in the chat for Robert. Let's go. All right. Anyways, where was I? Thomas Shields catching L's left and right. Bro got Thanos slapped. Yeah, I really did. Everybody's like, yo, where'd he go? To another universe. I don't even watch those movies, but I get the reference. All right, let's talk about Thomas Shields because this was kind of crazy. I thought it was interesting. So if you guys haven't seen this yet, Thomas Shields is getting ripped apart because he's claiming he's a 5-0. He's claiming he is a 5-0, but the thing is, his duper is not 5-0. It's below 5-0. So everybody is clowning him. But most importantly, Anna Bright, if you're a 5-0, so is my mom. Dang, that's harsh. So he's trying to claim that if he was at one point a 5-0, that means that he's always a 5-0. So what do you guys think about this? If you reach 5-0 status on Duper, does that make you automatically a 5-0 for the rest of your life? Here's my thing. I could understand the argument and I'm open to it, but the way I see it is like, I don't know, like when you first start your Duper, can't you like, nope. Thomas was in one of Zane's 5-0 versus Pro vids. Yo, that's I think where this all started is because everybody was clowning on him because he played terrible in that. I was speaking to him. I saw him in person at that Proton event we did last year, 2024. And dude, he was so mad that everybody was hating on him. And then he played really good in that Proton event. You can go back and watch it. I did a recap of that. You could go back and watch him. He played well. Anyways, yeah, so here's my thing with the Duper thing. Okay, so like, let's use his logic. If you are at one point a rating, you always have that rating. So by that logic, like if anybody just starts their Duper, like let's say I just like start a Duper with like random people who also don't have Dupers, like doesn't it sometimes start you off really high because it doesn't have anything to measure it up against until you start playing against other people? Like I know it starts with like not rated, like NR, but like eventually you might have a rating that is completely inaccurate. So like what if you start off as like, I mean, I don't know, would it start you off as a 5-0 because you had maybe like one game against a 5-0 and you lost like 11-5 or something? Maybe it like goes, okay, like not bad, you're like a 5-0. I don't know, right? Like how does that work? And then what, you could just claim that the whole time? I don't know, that seems a little sus. But also what I was thinking is, bro, like for me, like when I started my Duper, it was really, my Duper is still so low. Okay, disclaimer, I have not used Duper since one tournament in like February 2024. So like almost 2 years ago. And even before that, maybe like a handful of times. I don't use it. It's probably sitting at like a 3.3-ish or something like that. It was probably lower than that at some point. And I would imagine that Thomas's was also lower at some point. So, Thomas, if at one point you were a 3 or a 3.5, I'm going to call you a 3.5 because your duper said that. So you're always that. So there you go. There's my logic on that. If your first game is against a 5-0, I think it will show up 5-0. Yeah, I think that's how it works. I know they've made updates to it. Not that I know anything about it because I don't use it. If you make it to 5-0 and you could stay there longer than 6 months and your reliability score stays above 75, then I would say you could call yourself a 5-0. Yeah, but how do we know that? Like, do we have the history of how long you were there? I don't know. Like, you could just claim that, you know? I'm sure his was, though. Maybe it's like sumo. If you reach a certain rank, you have to retire rather than get demoted. Yeah, I mean, some people were like using the karate analogy. Like, if you get a black belt, do you just stay as a black belt forever? I get that too. That makes sense. So I don't know. Honestly, I'll be real with you. If I ever got to a 5-0 on Duper, I would just claim that for the rest of my life. So I'm kind of with Thomas on this one. But also, what's been happening now, I don't think you could be a 5-0 forever. I think you are what level you're playing at currently. I mean, yeah, that seems like reasonable, but like taking the true story, taking this discussion to Discord because I have thoughts. Oh, she's like, let me just share all her thoughts. She's gonna give a whole paragraph on Thomas. Maybe I hope it's on Thomas, or maybe it's on me. She's like, look, I saw Chris Callie playing one time. He's not even a 3-3. He's a 2-5. Don't call me out like that, please. Yo, it is actually funny when somebody be like this happens all the time. Honestly, I get embarrassed. Someone will be like about to like play with me and they'll be like, hey, are you that guy on YouTube? And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then they confuse me with somebody else. They're like, yeah, who's the one that I got? Like, who's those guys? Like the Friday Pickleball or something like that. Someone was like, you're the Friday Pickleball guy. And I'm like, oh, nah. And then somebody like next to me was like, oh no, he does sorry not sorry, and they're like, oh cool. That happens occasionally. Somebody would be like, oh, are you the YouTube guy? I see like YouTube videos with you. And then I could tell they're like a little bit like kind of like excited to play, and then they see how bad I am, and then they just ghost me. They're like, oh, I thought that was gonna be more fun. Like, I am not good at pickleball, and I definitely I choke when I feel like somebody like knows, like has like seen me like on YouTube. It kind of freaks me out. I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't like comment on my videos that I suck at pickleball. But I'm just gonna put it out there. I suck at pickleball. No, it's about you. Oh, okay. So she's gonna self-report. I think Duper is just overall hella unreliable. Yeah, exactly. I've never played, but I'm a 5-0. Yeah, I believe it. I think with the new update, people say their rating is based on the people they play, not the actual Duper. So if someone plays a 5-0 and the games are relatively competitive, they'll say, yeah. So I know that's how it was originally. Then they stopped that, and then they brought it back, which I think that is the right way to do it. Yeah. Dang, hey, Shay, if you're a 5-0, how are we going to play in that 2-5 tournament? Yeah, that's right. Yo, we should play in a 2-5 tournament and just sandbag so hard. All right, anyways, let's get back to it. So Anna Bright calling out Thomas Shields. Kind of crazy. So she started with, if you're a 5-0, so is my mom. And then Thomas Shields calling her out, challenging her. Play me in singles, best of 3. Stakes could be whatever you want. And Anna Bright says, you sure you don't want to play Lipping? So Lipping is Anna Bright's mom. I want to talk about Lipping, actually. That's really where I want to take this, okay? But first off, just to kind of put a bow in this, just to kind of wrap that up, they will be playing each other. This is official now. Also, love SpongeBob memes. Anna Bright, my Duper isn't accurate. Yeah, that is how he sounds right now. But he is going to play Anna Bright December 13th. So December 13th, they are going to play her. I think I want to do a recap of that, maybe on a live stream, but we are going to be recapping that for sure, no matter what happens. That will be fun to recap. So stay tuned for that. That is going to be interesting. December 13th, the Tuesday after that. The Tuesday after that, we will be recapping that for sure, because that should be interesting. But so we heard Anna Bright saying, yo, if you're a 5-0, so is my mom. And you sure you don't want to play Lipping Bright? So who is Lipping Bright? Let's take a look. Who knows Lipping Bright? Sound off in the chat if you know who Lipping Bright is. If you don't know, this is Lipping Bright. Oh, you can't. Oh, yo, I've been scrolling that whole time and you can't see. Oh, hold up. Oh no, you could see that. All right, now I gotta reshare my screen. Hold up. I hate that I have to do it like this. This software I'm using. My bad. All right. Hold up. Let's just go. Here we go. Where are we at? All right, there we go. Okay. This is Lipping Bright. Yes. Yo, she is a legend. This is seriously, out of all the personalities and people in pickleball, like in the pickleball world, Lipping Bright, Laping. Are you trolling me right now? Or is that really it? Laping? I might even still be saying it wrong. Laping Bright. That's going to take a while for me to remember. My bad, queen. My bad, Peacock Queen. I'm going to call her the Peacock Queen. The Pickleball Peacock. Yo, she is one of my favorite people. My favorite people ever. Like, you guys got to understand how you got a shirt from her a few months ago. She's really like, yo, I'm wearing one right now. Hold up. I'm literally wearing one right now. I showed this last stream. Is Anna Bright playing pickleball now? My come on is louder than her honk. So she calls her daughter, Anna Bright, the Pickleball Peacock. I guess it's because she says, come on, and she sounds like a peacock. I guess that's where it's from. Somebody's got to fill me in on that because I really I don't know all the lore, but I believe that that's what's going on with that. But yo, I love Laping. Is that how you say it? Laping. I love Laping Bright. And even more so, really why I love her is the support for her daughter and the fact, yo, she has the greatest store in all of pickleball history, dude. Leaping. Can you phonetically spell it for me? Leaping. I'm going to just call her Mrs. Bright. Mrs. Bright, the Peacock Queen, yo, is absolutely got the best store in all of pickleball. Dude, I'm telling you. Pickleball Central is sweating in their boots at this store right here. I'm not even joking. Yo. Let's go through some of these items. I want to show you some of these items. Nobody is designing clothes like Li Ping, Miss Bright. Nobody is designing bro. Who thinks of this? And I mean this in the best way. You heard her, come on. How about her newsletter? AnnaBright.net/newsletter. Yo, she's got the URL on the front of the shirt. Bruh, tell me that is not A+ advertising. You have the shirt where she's riding on a peacock. Dude, I'm going to show you some of my favorite shirts. I have one that just takes the cake, but we're going to go through some of the best ones on here. Because, yo, there's just so many good ones. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the AI ones. I can tell that she's a big fan of AI, and she's been going a little hard on those. I like the ones pre-AI where you could tell that she's been putting her blood, sweat, and tears in. Let me see. All right, where are we at? Where are the other ones that I want? Yo, look at these, bro. Yo, she's loving the newsletter. Look at this, dog. Look how much detail. Look at all the detail. Can you guys see that? It's in up. Yo, hold up. How do we zoom in here? Hold up. I got to zoom in on this because this is insane attention to detail. Here we go. Yo, the inception levels are insane. She's wearing a Pickleball Peacock shirt on the Pickleball Peacock shirt. Dude. Unreal. So Pickle Peacock on the chest. It's Anna Bright with the bird on her head wearing the shirt. She's got a QR code tattoo, a QR code on her hip, the Yola paddle, the whatever that is on the desk. She got the URL on the desk. She's writing the newsletter, dog. She sat there and crafted for hours. The newsletter shirts. These are insane. I'm telling you, these are insane. I'm going to show you a few more because there are some good ones. Shouldn't the bird be on her? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, right. That's what I thought too. Oh, hold up. Where are we at? Oh, okay. Here we go. Like, dude, she like. Let me show you some other good ones. Like, you guys just got to go check it out. Like, me and my girlfriend one time, we just spent a good like 30 minutes howling with laughter at how amazing these are. Like, we couldn't believe it. Like this, here's the thing. And I mean this with full sincerity. Here's why I love this. Li Ping is original. She is original. Nobody else is making shirts like this. Everybody else wants to make those stupid shirts like, I have a dinking problem, or like, what are the other ones? You start putting them in the chat. What are the corny shirts you guys see thousands of times? Like the Dink Floyd, like all those. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like all those like really corny shirts. Like, dude, I can't stand those. That's why I full sincerity, unironically, I support these shirts because she is making like original content. What's funny is that she does give Anna any commission. LOL. So she's not giving her. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, Dink responsible. Yeah, it's like, bro, come on now. So, anyways, you have to check these out. Like, dude, these are so good. Don't bug me. I'm playing pickleball. It's Anna Bright with the dandelion, the bee, dude, so good. All right, but here we go. Here, I just want to show you guys this. Next one I'm about to show you is my absolute favorite. Check this out. I want to get this. I might actually order this right now. I want this for Christmas, honestly. I'm going to see if I get it for Christmas. It is a full sky with Anna Bright chilling, also wearing the pickleball peacock shirt. Oh, wait, you can't see this. Oh, shoot. Hold up. My bad. Hold up. Damn, because I switched tabs. Hold up. Here we go. Ready? This is it right here. Check this out. The full sky, whatever kind of trees going on, maybe orange groves or something. Anna Bright looking off in the distance with her pickleball peacock shirt. But we got a peacock just floating in the sky. Do peacocks even fly? Do peacocks fly? I don't think they do. But she put it in the sky and just floating in the sky like a peacock that was standing on the ground. She cut it out and put it in the sky. Oh, they do fly? Okay, today I learned that peacock does not look like it's flying. But I want this shirt. So no, they do not fly. Okay, we got a little debate going on in the chat. I don't know if they fly or not. What do we think? Anybody on Instagram here chiming in? Do they fly or not? I don't know. Short distance. Okay, so they're like chickens. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, they got wings, right? But dude, this one is 1,000% my favorite. You got the peacock in the sky just chilling as if it's just like, it's like from a movie when the peacock just dies and goes to heaven. And Anna Bright is just like, she's like down in the match. She's down like, it's like 10-11. She's like almost there to win a gold medal. And it's like mixed doubles. She's taking on Ben and Anna Lee. She's partnering with Andre Diescu. It's 10-11. They got match point for Ben and Anna Lee. She's got to fight with everything she's got going on. She's sweating. Her neck hurts. She doesn't know what to do. She looks over at the crowd and she sees her mom, the pickleball peacock queen, Li Ping. And Li Ping looks at Anna Bright with a determined face. And she looks up at the sky and she points to the sky. And there you see it is the peacock in heaven. And the peacock just looks at Anna Bright and just goes, "Come on!" And Anna Bright just nods her head with determination and grit and just rips the return for a winner. They get the ball back. They end up winning the gold medal match against Ben and Anna Lee, and everybody cheers. And Li Ping is not even clapping or cheering in the crowd. She's just nodding her head with approval. And Anna Bright shoves her fist in the air. They win the movie ends with happiness and joy and everybody lived happily ever after. I just made that up. So what do we think? Could that be a movie? These prices are outrageous. Hey, I don't know. $40 for something like this. That is a steal, dude. That is a steal. Look at all that sky. Let's play a tournament wearing those for me. Yo, I'm not joking. I totally would. But you may have just like given yourself up, because if somebody sees me wearing that with somebody else, they're like, is that Hayshay? Don't drop them out of a helicopter on Thanksgiving. Yeah, because they won't fly. Yo, there's a lot of birds that don't fly, actually. It's kind of crazy. All right. So there you go. So there's that. A lot of time went into putting the peacock in the sky. Yo, for real. And it's there to give you advice when you need it the most. Honestly, yo, next time I'm down in a match, I'm going to look up at the sky and I'm going to look for that pickleball peacock in heaven, just telling me what to do, just giving me some words of advice, or just screaming, come on. All right. Anyways. All right. What are we doing next? What do I got next for us? Okay. Now I want to get, all right. That was kind of, that took longer than I thought. All right. Let's do this. I want to move on to this. Okay. Here's why. So everybody was making fun of me that I said Nationals were on Lifetime, and then I said Hallmark, and then it turns out it was QVC, right? But here's why I had Lifetime in my head. Did you guys see this? They're putting out a new movie, a pickleball movie. I did not watch this. We're going to watch this together. So I'm about to show you a trailer. It's 1 minute long. It's a trailer for a new movie. It's a pickleball movie. Let's watch this together. It might be good. It might be bad. I want you to watch this with me, and I want you to tell me what you think. Do we know what time maybe we'll be playing on the 13th? No, they didn't say. I want to know too, because I want to watch. I know I'm going to be busy that day, and I'm like, shoot. How do I like sneakily go to the bathroom and watch real quick? So, all right, let's see how we feel about this. So this is a new movie. It's called A Pickleball Christmas. Yo, we're getting a pickleball Christmas movie. This could be the greatest movie of all time. Let's sit back and let's watch the trailer, and let's give it a grade after. We'll grade it in the chat.
Pickleballers have convened for the biggest Christmas Day tournament.
People actually watch pickleball.
It's the fastest growing sport in America. They want to see a big-time tennis player actually playing this new sport.
This is a serious
No, we
tournament
don't.
with serious players. You have to get good enough to win the money.
I'm a tennis player.
Bro,
I
get
probably don't
real
need your
players.
coaching.
Sure about that?
Dog, that's
When was the last time you went on a date?
He is not my type.
Smoking hot.
I'm
It's
your
love at
coach.
first serve.
We should probably establish some boundaries.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to get unprofessional.
I know, pickleball, silly.
What kind of paddles are those?
Community and friends.
I'm really glad you found it.
Paddles up.
Dog.
We have to win.
Paddles up.
A Pickleball Christmas.
Stop.
Saturday, December 20th at 8.
Dude.
People
No,
actually watch.
dog. What do we think? What do we think? That is a big fat F. Send them back to first grade. So realistic. So realistic. Dude, where do I begin, brother? Wow. Wow. Where do I begin? Yo, you know that this is going to crush in like the 50 to 75 demographic. You know it's going to crush. And everybody's going to gather around on Christmas like, yeah, did you hear that they came out with a pickleball movie? It's a Christmas pickleball movie. By the way, we all know, like, let's make a bingo card for this. There has to be a slot for like, they're hanging up an ornament and it's a pickleball. You know, that's coming at some point. Like, it's just like the lead into a scene. Fade in. Lead character hangs up a pickleball ornament, but she's all alone and nobody is there to decorate a Christmas tree. But hopefully it's the last Christmas where I'm decorating the tree alone. I'll be watching. Yo, I say we all watch it. Should I recap it? I think I'm going to have to talk about it. I hope they post it on Lifetime YouTube. That'd be sick. I'm in the 50 to 75 demo, not crushing. Yo, all right, let's break this down a little bit. Like I said, this is my first time watching it, but I do have some thoughts on this. Because because this is just crazy right here. Few things. First off, did you guys catch this? Look, bro. Who is playing with these kind of pickleballs? Are those like softer indoor balls? I think they are, right? Those don't look like legit. Those are definitely not Franklin's. Those are definitely not Vulcans. Those are definitely not Lifetimes. That's rough. That is rough. And why does everybody in pickleball movies feel like they got to wear the socks with the stripes? Right? Am I alone on that? Or that's a thing, right? They wear like the 2-stripe socks. Like people think that's the outfit. Actor straight out of acting school, looks like AI. Yo, please don't let this be AI. I hope not. That'd be crazy. And then also, I mean, look, I get they can't like have a legit paddle, like, you know, probably. Well, honestly, I don't know. Like, you don't think that there's any company out there would be like, yo, we'll give you like actual legit paddles. Just put our stuff in your movie. Dude, that's an Amazon paddle, like from 2022. Stripes make you dink better. Is that a denim jacket? Wait, where? Who's wearing a denim jacket? No, that's not a denim jacket. That's a legit sweatshirt. And then, bro, okay, so I guess the idea is this guy's a tennis player. They're like, but everybody wants a tennis player to play pickleball. That is not true. We hate tennis players that play pickleball. They're annoying because they're cocky. But also, watch his swing. Dude, that is not a tennis player swing. Look at this. No tennis player has ever swung at that. What is he doing? What is that? What kind of swing is that? Dude, it's like he's a lefty trying to pretend he's a righty. That's crazy. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is going to be a tough watch. It's love at first serve. Maybe I just don't like rom-coms. But oh, look, he's got the socks too. Dude, okay. I'm on to something here. Must be a new tennis slice. Yeah, I guess so. Must be a new tennis slice. And how did they not get Matt Manassi for this? Pick TV. How did they not get Matt Manassi on Pick TV? Come on now. Cameron Blackwood. is that dude trying to be Matt Manassi? I think so. Oh, man. Look at those signs in the background. And then I love this. This is like the big winner is the overhead. Boom. That's right. The jump slam. A pickleball Christmas. Also, come on now. Like, you couldn't think of a better title? A pickleball Christmas? That's crazy. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I'm sure some of us will be watching it. I'm going to have to do something on that. I got it. Like, way to rotate the hips. Yo, it's a painful watch. Why? Like, how? For something that is, as they say in the beginning, it's the fastest growing sport. Like, okay, thank you for the exposition on what pickleball is. But like, do these actors not play pickleball? Like, does anybody in the movie play pickleball? They didn't have a coach? Like Matt Manassi, coach of the stars or whatever. Dude, they couldn't get you on this one? Like, isn't that your job? Is to like help actors get better at pickleball? They didn't have anybody? Come on now. Like, that's just a little crazy to me. Put McNasty cameo on the bingo card. You think he's going to be in it? Wait a minute. Yo, hold up. Let's look up pickleball Christmas movie. Let's see if, hold on. Oh, yo, hold up. All right, hold up. Let me share my screen here. Yo, let's see if we could look up the credits, because he would be in the credits, right? Right? Or would a cameo maybe not be? Hold on, let's see. Let's see if we can see the credits. Monica Mitchell, Blake Rutledge. Somebody look those guys up. Blake Rutledge. Let's see if he has a pickleball Instagram account. Monica Mitchell. All right, where's the cast? Stars. How do we see the stars? All right, here we go. Get this out of here. How do I get this out? Okay. Cast. That's it? That's the only people in the movie? All right. No, it doesn't look like they got anybody. Anybody recognize these people? I don't. Blake Rutledge. All right. Let me see. I'm going to look up Blake Rutledge. I don't want to like do this on screen until I like find this dude. But let's see if Blake Rutledge has an Instagram account. And then if he does, I'll show it. Blake Rutledge. Oh, yo, I think I found him. Oh, yo, I found him. Hold up. All right. We're going to share my screen here. Bro wrote a pickleball movie, and there's an imposter among us. This dude doesn't play pickleball. Does he play pickleball? I don't see any pickle. I feel like you got to have at least one pickleball. Wait, why does this guy look familiar? Why does this dude look familiar? Oh, he does. He does play pickleball. Okay, he does play pickleball. Dang, dude. Okay. All right, I take back what. Yo, no way. He's got the striped socks. Dog, he's got the striped socks. No way. No way. Dude, that's crazy. Why does he have striped socks? Do I have to get striped socks now? All right. He's got one pickleball post of him winning a medal at the hub. All right. I feel like I've seen this dude before. Bro, have I seen this dude before? I don't know, but yo, that's crazy. Okay, so the writer knows what he's doing. The main guy was on One Tree Hill. Did you see the pickleball scenes in Hacks? No, I did not. The movie will validate the pickleball haters who say it's only an old person sport. Yeah, that's a good point. We can't be letting them do stuff like this. Honestly, I'll say this because sometimes this happens. Like sometimes as a writer, you like intend for it to be one way, and then like the director comes in and just like completely just like does not do things how you intended. So, all right, let's see this. Monica Mitchell. We're going to look up Monica Mitchell. Give me a second. Let me pull her up right here. Let me pull her up. Monica Mitchell, the director. I don't think she has an account. She does not have. If you don't have an Instagram account, you're not a real pickleball player. Sorry. I don't make the rules. Let's see. Yeah, nah. Oh. Nah. Nope. She's a fraud. Director does not play pickleball, as far as I could tell. What a fraud. We need pickleball directors out there. That is disappointing. So the writer, I think he had good intentions, but man, what an L for not getting a director that plays pickleball. And they got it. The guy from One Tree Hill. I don't even know what that is. Should I know what that is? What was it? Was it on Hallmark Channel? If it was, I don't know. All right. We'll move on. All right. So next up, here's what I want to talk about. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but this was pretty crazy. So this was pretty crazy. Did you guys see this? Let me share my screen here. Hold up. All right. So, somebody set a record for a 49-hour pickleball match. Apparently, there was a live stream of it. I tried to check. They took it down, so I didn't even get to watch it. But some people I was talking to, they watched it, and they said it was crazy. So I had so many questions about this. So they set the record, 49 hours. That's literally over 2 full days. Apparently, somebody right before this set the record at 48 hours. So somebody literally right before this did it for 48 hours, and they were already planning on doing it for like 24 or something like that for like a short amount of time. And they had to pivot and they had to go, well, shoot, if we got to break the record, now we got to break this new record. And so they did 49 hours. So apparently every hour, you're allowed a 5-minute break for it to still count. And you could stack the break. So if you go like 2 hours, then you could get 10 minutes. But dude, I mean, think about that. Like, how do you sleep, dude? 48 hours? How do you sleep? That's not healthy. That gives me so much anxiety thinking about 48 hours. How do you go to the bathroom? I mean, you got to run to the bathroom on your 5-minute break. What's the move here? Like, how do you do this? Like, you got to stack. I feel like you got to stack a 30-minute break and you got to power nap for 20 minutes. That's like ideal REM, like a quick cycle of REM is 20 minutes. So you got to give yourself like 5-minute bathroom break, hop in your car, sleep 5 minutes to get back. So how do you stack 30 minutes? You got to do 6 hours, bro. 6 hours of no breaks. It's not impossible. They did it, and it's all on stream. It blows my mind too. That's why I was so fascinated by this. And they weren't the only ones. Somebody else did it for 48 hours right before this. So absolutely insane. But what's crazy is I heard about someone doing this a few weeks back. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but a few weeks back, my boy, Dinking Different. I want to show. Oh wait, hold up. I got to share my screen here. I want to show you guys this. My boy, Dinking Different, Sean Munoz, Frank Yu, and Vinny Pickleball on Instagram. The 4 of them, they tried to set out for the record too. I forget how much they were going for, but it did not go great. Christian Alshon's interviews seemed to last 49 hours. Yikes. Yeah. There we go. Solid burn. Joke of the day so far. Okay. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but so they tried to go for the record. They tried to do it overnight. They made it a big event. I was going to go, but I wasn't around. Cause they did it out here in California. But dude, I didn't hear how it went. I didn't see anything about them doing it. So I was confused. I'm like, I thought that we would have saw clips of it or something like that. But dude, so, Obsessed with Pickleball is a channel on YouTube. You guys should go follow it. It's Jane Holland. She's really good in the pickleball world. She does recaps on Instagram every now and then. But she just started a podcast and it's pretty solid. I watched this episode. I'm a big fan of Dinking Different, who's Igor. He's been on Family Feud, if you guys have seen that. So I met him a few times in person. He's a super cool dude. I love his content. I think he's hilarious. So I was curious to see this. And then I didn't even realize he spoke about them attempting to break the world record. So I want to show you guys this because this is how tough it is to do something like this. So let me make sure I got this time stamped correctly. 1 second here. 5229. 1 sec. All right, here. So this is him talking about how it went and what their results are. There's just one part I want to show you because this is crazy that this happened.
Okay, so here's what I want to ask you.
Oh, hold up. We don't need to listen on double speed. We need to listen on triple speed. All right, 1 second.
You let the audience know how it went.
Well, I thought it went great up until about
Spoiler
24 and a half
didn't.
hours in. One of us,
24 and a half.
His paddle hand started hurting a few hours before. He switched to playing with his left hand. And then
that's crazy.
About 24 and a half hours in at 4 something in the morning, he goes guys, I can't feel my hand at all.
Bro.
And plus there's he goes, and it hurts. He's it feels like the blood is stopping at my wrist. Blood, no blood. And
dude, that's crazy. I feel like I would have been panicking. I would have been like, yo, my arm is literally going to have to get amputated. Would you give up though? Yo, let me know in the chat. Would you give up if you couldn't feel your hand? Would you give up or would you call it a day?
It was insane because we had... So you have to follow the rules of pickleball.
All right. Anyways, well, he talks a little bit more about it, but that's really the big part I wanted to share there because that is what is at risk. I think my first thought was yo, how do you go to the bathroom? I have to go to the bathroom every hour. It's crazy. I have to pee right now. I have to pee so bad right now. I hate having to go to the bathroom and having to hold it. So how do you even do that? That part's insane to me. But the sleep part is something you go, oh, wow. Yeah. How do you even sleep? And that's crazy. Yeah. After 30 hours of no sleep, you start hallucinating. Dude, for real. That's not good. Staying up 24 hours is bad. I think some of us here have probably done that before. Maybe when you're a kid, you pulled an all-nighter, or maybe if you had a long travel day or something. But the thing is, it's not just staying up. It's playing pickleball nonstop the whole time. That's crazy. I think there's another explanation for his limp wrist. Winky face. Joe Maddie with the back-to-back jokes. This is what I subscribe for, to learn about Chris's bathroom habits. Yeah, so you can know I have to go to the bathroom right now. Dude, but no, that is crazy. Like, I would have never thought that something like that could happen. Like, yeah, I mean, you can imagine you get an injury, like maybe like you tweak your calf, like your knee or something like that. But bro, like you literally can't feel your hand. So that's wild. And dude, I mean, I just feel bad for them, bro. Like, imagine going that long. Like, for Frank, his hand, he literally can't feel. That's terrifying. He's like, got to get it checked out, right? That sucks for him. But then for the other three too, you've put in all this work. It's 24 and a half hours in. And now somebody else like had some medical thing going on, and it's like, shoot, now like we did all this work and we still can't even do it. Not to like blame it on Frank. He obviously didn't mean for that to happen. And he tried to play lefty for a long time. But dude, that like all around, that just sucks. And they had a bunch of plans. Like the next day it was going to be a big thing for when the moment happened, and they had to like cancel all of it. So dude, that's just like, that's crazy. But hey, they tried it. Like, yo, shout out to them. That is awesome. I love that they tried it. Crazy though, that they're like one of 3 people that tried it. I feel like, and here's where I'm going with this. I feel like they were the first ones, at least within recent time, that they were the first ones to try to like really do this like marathon thing. Maybe there was somebody else, but I don't know. I just felt like that was their thing. And then 2 other people hopped on the bandwagon and were like, we could do that. And whatever. Hey, records are meant to be broken. So I can't hate on anybody attempting it. And for the people that did attempt it, they did break it. So like, hey, if you're going to do it, at least do it. You know what I mean? Did you already share thoughts on the commercial for Pro Pickleball video game? Did they come out with a new one? No, right? You're talking about the one that's been out, right? Because, dude, if they have a new update to the video game, let me know. I couldn't get it because I have a Mac. They don't have it for Mac, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would get it. And dude, I've seen it. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Like, it doesn't even look fun. And it's just, oh my gosh, it looks like a mess, honestly. But hey, I love the idea of it. But yeah, it's kind of a no. Pretty much every MLP event I go to, I'm up for 30 hours. Yeah, that's because you travel to all of them, dude, because you're a real one. Honestly, Jake Gelvar is the most dedicated to his fandom. And respect for that. Honestly, respect for that. I will say, Jake, I still like, personally, me, it doesn't make sense. Okay, here's what, if you guys don't know Jake is like MLP super fan. He's a Brooklyn pickleball team fan. He's like the biggest fan. They like take him out and they do stuff with him. They're always taking pictures, like him and the players. He's like got the inside scoop on everything. He's just a big fan. And I love pickleball fans too. But bro, so Jake is from the DMV area. What is that what they call it, right? Like the Baltimore area. So originally when MLP had the new teams and all that, Jake was a DC pickleball team fan because that's his local team. Fair enough. And they were in at the time they were like in premier level, right? So that was cool. And even when they were in Challenger, he was a fan of DC. He stuck with them. But then pickleball, or Brooklyn pickleball team, switched naming rights with DC. So now the DC team was called Brooklyn and the Brooklyn team was called DC. But Jake already had a relationship with the DC team. So when they changed to Brooklyn, he changed his fandom to Brooklyn. So like, look, I get it. You're loyal to those people because they were good to you. I understand that. But my question is, what are you really a fan of? Because in the future, those people are going to be gone. Like owners change, GMs change, players change. And what happens? And hey, maybe that's just like your initiation into that. And then you're always going to be a Brooklyn fan from here on out. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. But are you really committed? Because what if they change what if they change the naming rights again? What if they change to the what is it? The Palm Beach Royals. Are you going to become a Palm Beach Royal fan? I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. I think it would have been dope if you were still a DC pickleball team fan, but I get why you're not. I understand it. I'm just trying to see where the limiting principle is on that. Maybe you could explain it to me. because I don't know. I'm just calling it how I see it. But either way, you're a big MLP fan, and for that, I love you. They had to make updates to the video game. Paris Todd teamed up with Jaume Martinez Vic. Oh, is that real or is that a joke? Did I miss the major update about recaps? You did. Major update about recaps. Recaps, just to sum it up, you can find them on Rumble. If you don't like Rumble, you can find them on Instagram or on X. I will be posting them on YouTube, but they get taken down within like an hour. So you got to catch it right at the premiere. If you don't, you're not going to be seeing it on YouTube. So you got to see it on either Rumble, X, or Instagram. I am still a DC fan, just not the level of Brooklyn now. Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. That's why it's tough being fans of teams in MLP. They don't stay on the teams for long. Yeah, I can get that. Personally, like I personally am not a fan of teams. I think it's good for people to be a fan of teams. Like, I think that is the approach MLP should take, is like, you got to really lean into the tribalistic nature of human beings. Like, people want to root for like their city, their state, whatever. Right. Like I've said this before, but I brought my family to a New Jersey Fives match. It was the finals against the Columbus Sliders. They've never watched pro pickleball in their life, and they rooted like crazy for New Jersey because they're like, this is New Jersey. We live in New Jersey. This is our team. Let's go. And they saw all the other fans there, and they were like really cheering for them, like loud, like louder than everybody else, which was kind of funny. And it ended up, my cousin actually now plays pickleball all the time. So anyways, and I'm sure he'll watch MLP in the future occasionally too. My point being, if you want MLP to grow, you really got to lean into that tribalistic stuff. Like, people do want to root for their city, their state. I think that's good. Personally, that's not how I roll. I kind of just like watching it in general, but whatever, that's me. So anyways, that's my thoughts. All right, cool. So anyways, all right. So look, there's that about the world record. I think that was awesome that they tried that. Crazy that his, I should send him a DM. Should we check in on Frank? How's he doing? Maybe I'll send him a message and be like, bro, how's the hand? He's like, it's gone. That would be crazy. But apparently he could play lefty, so maybe it's not all bad. All right, but now I want to show this, and this is what we're going to talk about for the rest of the night, for the little bit of time that we got left. So this was also same podcast. Same podcast. I'm going to show this clip just to kind of get us rolling into it. So Igor, which, by the way, go follow him on Instagram, Dink Different. Got a few people I'm going to give some shout outs. Excuse me. Got a few people I'm going to shout out because there's a lot of people who make really, really good content, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Rumble. Just kidding. No, there's no pickleball content on Rumble. I'm starting the trend. But yeah, there's a lot of people who make really good content. But there's also a lot of people that, I don't want to say that they make bad content, because whatever. A lot of this stuff is subjective. It's just, I think it's good for us to push people in the right direction, to be more original and to make things that are more creative and get like more personal. Like, think a little bit outside the box. Like, I don't like, there's just a lot of low effort stuff. There's a lot of stuff that makes you roll your eyes. There's a lot of stuff that you're like, bro, another one of these. And I've been saying this for a while. I've been saying this for probably like a few months back. I started noticing this, and I'm like, dude, I'm getting so sick of this like slop on Instagram of like just unoriginal stuff. Like, just like everybody's just copying each other. Like, whatever. Sometimes you think things are funny. Sometimes other people do. They don't. Like, I'm not even here to make a judgment on like, this is objectively not funny or anything like that. But like, you see low effort stuff when you see it. And it's like, what are you really trying to do here? So I'm not trying to like put anybody down. I'm just trying to like really call out the ones who are doing a good job. There's a lot of people who are doing like a really good job and are really funny. And I want to spotlight those people. But in order to do that, I got to like prove my point too, that there's a lot of stupid stuff out there. So, all right, here's what I want to show real quick. So I'm going to start with this same podcast. So Jane, one of the good ones. Jane puts out a lot of good stuff. I love that she's doing a podcast now. Been starting to watch it more and more. The person she's interviewing, Igor, also another good one. Funny Not Funny rebrand. No, I take a lot of L's. Sometimes I think I'm funny and I'm not. Jake, did you say you weren't going to be a fan anymore? And then I don't know. You guys are having your own thing. Rachel Rohrbacher texted me personally asking me to still be a fan. Basically, yo, no way. Rachel Rohrbacher texted Jake and was like, please. And Jake was like, I know she's got a boyfriend, but I bet you have a crush on her. Come on now. If she didn't have a boyfriend, come on. Yo, I ride for the Santa Monica Mouth Breathers. Let's go. Yo, I take that back. That is my favorite team. Santa Monica Mouth Breathers is my favorite team. Yo, go get your Mouth Breather shirt on Etsy. Shameless plug. Real quick. Get it on Etsy. A lot of people getting them for Christmas right now. Etsy store popping off on Mouth Breather shirts. I love it. In-person rooting interests matter more. Just watching my interest is in good matches. I root against blowouts. Yeah, I think that's what we root for. Dream Breakers, really. I think that's what I'm a fan of, is Dream Breakers. Dream Breakers are great. Kristen, go full Jimmy on me. Oh, funny you brought that up, Jake. Funny you brought that up. So this is not about Jake, but it is a little bit about Jimmy in a way. So let me get this queued up the right way. So I want to show this part of the interview. And then we'll talk about the rest in a second.
No one.
Oh, so for context, she's talking right now about how she's looking around and there aren't really any other women content creators, especially like in the podcast space. I get what she's saying, but let me say that I think it's changing. If Camilla Zovetti is doing podcasts, so is Ava Ignatowicz. They're making content. And whatever, that's just like one. I know Caitlin Kerr was doing something. I don't know if she still is. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But whatever. I mean, good. I'm just glad that Jane is doing it, whether she's a woman or not. I think she's got some good insight. She's got some good thoughts, good opinions. So I'm all for it. But anyways, that's what they're talking about right now, just to give you some context. There we go. Balls deep nation, rise up. There you go. Hell yeah. Balls deep in the house. Another good podcast. Yeah. You guys have great clips. Honestly. I love the clips that come out. They clip farm so hard on Balls Deep. It's crazy, but it is good. All right, here we go.
It is bizarro because it's a co-ed sport.
Yes.
It's such a co-ed sport in a way that others aren't. It's strange. Well, I've said for years, you have to be a GM. I'm confused why someone hasn't hired you yet. Would you want that?
I mean, of course. I mean, dreams come. That would be a dream.
Go. Guys, please, let's go.
Could she be a GM?
I don't know if that's a real
But if Jimmy
job.
Miller could be hired, why wouldn't you be hired? I don't understand.
Shots fired?
Don't you think you'd do a better job than Jimmy Miller?
Well, first of all, of course.
Yeah.
At everything.
There we go.
Oh!
But
shots fired.
Yeah.
What a wild person. I would just like to be able to say everything that I think and feel the way Jimmy Miller says everything that he thinks and feels. But I can't. Well,
why?
Well,
Why
one,
can't you?
girls can't get away with that as much.
I mean,
two, I don't have the
I agree with
backing
that.
of a best friend who's a pro pickleball player.
I know.
That's
Three,
objectively true.
Well, you've got Jen, you know.
Almost.
That's her sister.
There we go.
Joke.
Almost pro, right? She's so funny. She's like, why am I better? I'm like, Jen, you have to play.
You have to play.
You have to
might
practice.
need to drill once a month.
But also, I am behoovened as well, to my job. I can't be too crazy and say too many crazy things. But
yeah, I mean, that is a
what I'm
risk
saying.
of being really bold online is the blowback.
And I also
potential
think
blowback.
a lot of times when Jimmy Miller's bold online, he's just kind of being mean to people.
Really?
And that's never been, it's never been something I want to do is be you can critique a pro without being mean. And I think I am, even sometimes I'm like, I shouldn't say that. That's too mean.
I mean, yeah, there's always ways of criticizing without being an asshole.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a thing that I also just don't, it's not going to be me.
It's never going to be me.
Be my lane.
It's never going to be me. I'm never going to make a reel, calling people out that annoy me. It's never going to be like that. But
that is a way to
But people
get
love it.
attention. Yeah. It's a great way to get attention. My brother used to manage.
Okay, anyways, that's the part I wanted to show right there. So so she's saying, I'm never going to be real, make a reel calling people out. which obviously she was calling out Jimmy, but like, was she also like kind of throwing me in there a little bit? Like, I feel like I make some reels and talk about people that annoy me. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into that, but definitely she's talking about Jimmy there. And I don't know. Look, just first off, like she's saying that she's like, I can't get away. I couldn't get away with it because I'm a woman, but also I don't want to, but also like, it's just mean. I don't want to be mean. And I'm like, okay, well, like, which one is it? You know what I mean? Like, if you're not about that, then don't do it. Like, you don't have to do that. That's not her lane. So don't do that. I don't know. I feel like Jimmy's got his lane and maybe you like him. Maybe you don't. Maybe you like Jimmy. Maybe you don't. I like Jimmy. I like his content. I like what he's doing. And I'm going to pull up a specific video that Jimmy made. And we're going to talk about that because I do think it needed to be said. Because look, sometimes people got to say stuff. And like, that's what I'm doing. I'm not just doing it to like, I definitely am not trying to be mean if I ever say something. Now she was just talking about Jimmy. I don't think you call people out maliciously. Yeah, but some people take it like that. Some people do take it like that. It is kind of like up to your interpretation. You know, apparently, according to Tyler Loong, things that are said about him are harassment if you just show him getting hit with a pickleball. So, I mean, I love having a baseless fake beef with Jimmy. Yeah. Hello from Frozen Canada. What up, Adam? So yeah, look, I mean, I like, you don't have to like any content that someone does. Like if you don't like Jimmy's content, fine, whatever. Like I'm not here to convince you about it. Personally, I do think there's value in what I'll call accountability. And that's kind of what I want to do right now is, you know, it's like I was kind of talking about this a little bit before. Jimmy made this next post, which I'm going to show you right now. And then I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Is posting bad line calls harassment? Oh, Odoth in the chat. Yeah, stop harassing Tyler Loong, dude. More than one person thinks so. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, we talked about that last live stream. If you guys didn't see that, go watch that one. That was a fun little combo. No, please keep doing it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, please keep up the harassment. I'm pro harassment. If that's harassment, I am pro harassment. Clip this. I am pro harassment. All right. So anyways, look, here's the context. I think this is what Jane was talking about. Is that why the Jimmy and Tyler video isn't shared when they lost to Chameleon Ava harassment? Maybe they don't want me to do a recap on that. Here. All right. Let me share my screen here. So I'm going to give you this just so you have context for kind of what we're talking about here. But Jimmy put this video out last week.
All right. So look, it's Rant Thursday. Actually, it's not, but I've been thinking about this for a minute. There's so many content creators in pickleball right now. Literally every time I open Instagram or I don't actually go on TikTok or any social media, there's content creators everywhere. And I love it. I love it. I'm a big tent guy. I'm all about the content creators. I hope that they all have success. They all kill it. But I'm going to be caffeinated and petty too, just like our girl, Sydney Steinecker. So
shout out to Sydney.
Some of you content creators, I just want to be very, very honest with you. Okay. Number one, be original. You are not original. Everything that you see on the internet, that's a funny video. You don't need to make it pickleball centric. You literally do not need to turn every single video that has ever been made into something pickleball related. That's not original. Do something original. There's so many people out there that are doing funny, original stuff. Number two, I know that when you chat GPT'd how to be a content creator, you got some sort of algorithm that came out and said that you need to do quality over or quantity, post. No, stop. Okay. We don't care how to get new shoes every 4 months when the answer is to buy the shoes and use the warranty. Okay. You probably should have shelved that one. If that's the way that you felt like you woke up in the morning, like, oh man, I really need to post something today. That's not it. Okay. We don't care. That's not funny. You're not being original. All right. We know that we can buy new shoes. Okay. Appreciate it. Thanks for the update. Number three, stop buying followers. Go earn them. Go do something funny. Go be original. You don't need to buy them. Nobody cares how many followers you have. Nobody cares how many likes and comments you get. But if you do have 600, 500, 800,000 followers and 3 people are liking your post, it's a tough look. Okay. It's a tough look. The same goes for people that are counting their views on certain things and they're like, oh, I had 7 million minutes. Okay, let's quit being disingenuous about things. All right, There's my rant for the week.
All right. So anyways, there you go. I love that. It needed to be said. It needed to be said. Like, I want pickleball content out there. I want people making pickleball content. I want people making pickleball Christmas movies. I just want it to be good and original. Actually, I don't even care if it's bad or not funny, as long as there's like an attempt made for it to be original. That actually like means more to me. You know what I mean? And so, okay, so is he talking to Zayn? I don't think so. I understand why you're saying that, and I'm going to also show everybody else why you might be saying that. I don't think, maybe part of it. Oh, here he is. This is who he was talking to. He's here. I have a really good idea about who he's talking to when he mentions shoe warranties. Nico is here. Oh, dude, I'm so glad you're here. So I believe, yes, he was talking to Nico. Nico actually made a video responding to it and was like, basically saying, dude, I wasn't trying to be funny making the shoe warranty video. Like, oops. Like that was just like a serious, like, here's how you do that. And it's informative. Okay. I have one criticism with Jimmy's video here. And it's that I do think that him pointing to that example was not the right example. I do think that you could make a better argument for this using a better cliche video. So that was like the one mistake I think that he made there. And Nico, you're in this right now. Because Nico, I think you have potential to make good content. But bro, I'm telling you this because I like you. There's a lot of slop in there. There's a lot of slop. And I'm saying this because you're here. I probably would have said it if you weren't here. But I'm okay saying it with you here because I do like you. But there's a lot of slop there. And we're going to talk about it. Okay? But we're going to call everybody out that needs to be called out. And we're also going to show the good ones too. So we'll see who it is. He also brought up the buying followers. I don't think Nico's doing that. But there are a lot of people who are buying followers. So I don't know who he's calling out there. Maybe he's like kind of umbrella calling out a lot of people. But so I don't know what's going on that, but all that valid. But here's what I'm getting at, bro. But let me start off with this. Let's start off positive. Okay. I want to show you who has the good stuff. There's a lot of people who make really good stuff. Piggies love to slop. Hell yeah. And I am not one of them. I'm going to show you this. We're going to go through a few of these. So this is Igor. I was just talking about him. Dink Different. I think he has one of the better channels on here. I think, you know what it is? He's just a funny dude. This guy has a good sense of humor, and I think that is mostly what works here. So I'm gonna show you this one just so you can see what I'm talking about. And this is not even like super original, but he does this in a way that is really good with his personality, and it made me laugh.
Things to say on the pickleball court. Sometimes you're on the pickleball court and there's a moment that you might want to have a joke for, but you don't feel like you have a joke for that moment. I've been there myself. Here are some things that you could say in those moments so that you don't have to ever feel like you don't know what to say. 0-10-2. Got him right where we want him. So this is a joke pretending like all along the plan was to play bad, and then we're going to stage a comeback here and then win. But of course, this was not actually a plan. Okay, someone just whiffed completely the ball. Hole in your paddle? So there's not really a hole in their paddle, but that's something that we can say when someone totally misses the ball, sort of making light of the fact that they didn't make contact at all and going, hey, maybe it was the paddle that it sort of came with a hole. So that's a classic thing you can say. So those were two funny things that you could say. Feel free to use that anytime. You don't need to give me any kind of a credit or anything like that. I'm just here to help. It's not about credit for me. Dink Different.
Okay, so I thought it's hilarious. So cringe. Yeah, maybe if you don't know his sense of humor, it might be cringe. But he's like being ironic here. Like he's doing like a classic like instructional video. Obviously, do I need to explain the joke? If you get it, you get it. This guy is helping people with autism, and it's used for anything else is lame. Well, he's not being serious. Like he's like, anyways, I thought it was funny. If you get the sense of humor, you get it. I thought it was very funny. This made me laugh out loud. So there's a few of these. Here's another example. So again, I'm trying to show you examples of videos where perhaps it's not original, but at least it is funny. And that's why I think his works, he has many original videos. He has a lot of original videos, but even the ones where it's not, he is still funny. So like it gets a pass. You know what I'm saying? So here, I'll play this one. Let me refresh it, start from the beginning. Like again, this stuff makes me actually like laugh.
Sorry. Hey, no sorries in pickleball. It's all good. We're just here to have fun.
Ah, sorry, dude.
Hey, do that again and I'll punch you in the fucking throat. Let's go. Side out.
I don't know why. I just love that. It's like just so quick. I thought it was a banger, dude. I thought it was a banger. So anyways, Dink Different. He's one of the good ones. He's one of the good ones. Go give him a follow. Okay. I think he's one of the good ones. This is actually good. Yeah. See, Mr. Bodybags agrees. Okay. Another good one. Here's another good one. Like I said, we're starting off positive. We're starting off positive for now. For now. Here's another good one. Sean Munoz. I love this dude. He was one of the first people that I really started to like on the Instagram side of things. I think he's hilarious. There's another guy with a great sense of humor, like is genuinely funny. I've hung out with him in person. We've like gone to dinner before with like some other friends. Dude, he is like hilarious in real life too. Like this is an actual real funny dude. So like absolutely like should be making content. And even if there's a video that's like unoriginal, most of the time he's making it funny. So here's like a good example of one.
I'll see you later. I'm off to my first day of pickleball.
Oh, okay. Have fun. Just don't get too obsessed and make it your whole personality.
That's not like me. Come on. See you later. Bro, I'm telling you, if you just buy another paddle, you'll get better.
Where have you been? You've been gone for a week.
Sorry, what?
Where have you been?
Oh, I've been sleeping at the park for the last week. I'm just here to get my suitcase.
Where are you going?
I'm flying to Saudi Arabia. There's a pickleball moneyball tournament. The winners get $300 and their own camel.
You can't go to Saudi Arabia. You have a family here.
Oh yeah, the whole family thing. My coach said that the family is getting in the way of my pickleball, so the whole family thing has to.
Hey, all right. So, you know, it's a little corny, right? Like all these videos are going to be a little bit corny, but I thought it was funny. Like the metal clanging and he's like, what? Like, dude, I don't know. Like if this is up your alley, like he's a solid one. He's been doing it for a while. And I just think he like I said, he is 100% one of the good ones. So it was him, Igor, Frank, and Vinny that were the ones that were doing the world record attempt. Frank, another dude that I think makes a lot of good content. I think he's been doing it less and less, but he has some like pretty solid ones. Like here, I'll show you this one. Stop screen. Okay, 1 second. So this is Frank Yu. This is the dude who probably doesn't have a hand anymore. I hope he's okay. But I thought this was funny. Using random objects as pickleball overgrip. That's a fruit roll up. Or sorry, fruit by the foot. That's not too bad. Also, why is he wearing sandals? Yeah. So kind of funny, more interesting than funny, to be honest. But again, like he's doing silly things like that. Friday Pickleball is easiest, the funniest. Honestly, I've never seen their stuff. I should check that out. But I've never seen their stuff. But hey, I'll take your word for it. There's a lot of people making good, funny stuff. There's also some that are not. Okay, so like here's my point. I'm gonna start to get into the point. The last person that did the Frank is a man, hell yeah. Oh, Carbon Cody, what up, dude? Yeah, Frank is a man. Also just found out that he's a fisherman. Like he does fishing. He has like his own fishing Instagram account. I accidentally clicked on it. Friday makes good content. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. Oh, hold on 1 second. So here's what I want to show you now. Okay, so the last person of the four of the content creators that attempted the world record, this is Vinny. So Vinny's up here. I'm gonna be honest, like out of all of them, I think they're all funny and they all have like good videos. I would say it's Igor of Dink Different is top one, Sean Munoz second, Frank third, and then Vinny fourth. I think Vinny's like I would say he's like a B tier if I had to give him a tier. But he's got a solid banger every now and then. I thought this was a good one. Okay, so like this is where we're gonna start to talk about like the slop stuff, right? Okay, so this is an example of someone taking a slop idea, but actually putting their own spin on it and making it good. I don't necessarily find this like super interesting or super funny, but hey, credit where credit's due. This dude is original with this. So I'll play this one for you. So this is him hitting with, oh, hold up. Let me put the sound on. This is him hitting with one of those rice scoopers. You know how people do these videos where they play with like a pot or a pan you've seen 1,000 times, or a wooden spoon? He's playing with a rice thing. Get it?
Final thoughts. Rice scooper for the sweet spot, not bad. Today I'm working on my sweet spot hitting with the rice scooper. What the?
All right, so there you go. So again, nothing crazy. But I did think that was like one of his better videos because I like the originality to it. So like, hey, that's what I'm trying to do here is like, when people are original, I'm so for it. We got Eric Tyson in the chat, a little late. Sean Munoz, hilarious in person, and Friday guys are funny. Okay, yeah, it seems like everybody's loving the Friday stuff. I got to check that out. That Eric Tyson guy's funny looking. Does that kind of count? Oh, shots fired. I like what Ava and Camilla are doing with Balls Deep. Mostly the posts they do advertising their podcast, creative, cute, and funny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have funny clips. And Camilla has some good content too, which I'm going to show in a little bit. She's another example of one of the good ones. But here, all right, let's start to get into. All right, I might make a few enemies with this, but like it needs to be said. All right, and I'm not trying to say don't make content. I'm just trying to think like, yo, come on, like I know you could do better. That's my thing is I'm trying to call you to do better. Like you're out there, you're putting in the effort to make content. You could do better. I honestly, genuinely believe anybody who's comfortable being in front of a camera, it's possible. Stop doing the stuff that we've all seen like this, dude. Like literally, how many times have we seen this? Oh, look, I have a random object, but it's just like a pan. And it's like, all right, I get it. Okay, yeah, they're cracking egg on it. It's just, all right, I don't know. It's just like, it's just low effort to me. You know what I mean? It's low effort. And I don't know, maybe they have some other videos on there that are good. Like, I'm not trying to call them out. And go follow them. Penguin Tiff, like, give her a follow and let's support her doing whatever else she's doing. But this ain't it for me. This ain't it for me. And I'm not trying to call her out. I'm just trying to show the type of content that would cause someone like Jimmy to make that video and also cause me to be like, bruh, like, come on now. So here's this is like the classic example. Yo, how many times have we seen a video like this? How many times have we seen a video like this? Playing with that one partner who's aggressive. Oh, dude, mixed doubles, right? When this guy plays super aggressive, look at me. I hit every single ball. Look at me. I'm coming all the way to your side of the court, dude. Like, brother. Oh, Chris, in defense of the people who follow the trend, this is Camilla, by the way. In defense of the people who follow the trends, I hate to say it, but doing trend videos, when they pop off, they convert really easy on followers. No, I totally get it. That is like, if you wanted to make an account and have it pop off, cool. But like, it's means to what end? You know what I'm saying? It's means to what end? I'm not denying it works. Clearly it works. Go look on any of these accounts. They get tons of views and there's a bunch of comments. Hilarious, huh? Like, it obviously works. And like really, you know what the thing is? The one that works well is the one where it's like, send this to someone that would blah, 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 blah. Like the classic, like basically send this to someone you think sucks at pickleball. And it's like people sending it and it gets the algorithm going. That's the stuff that works. Right. And so I'm not denying the method, but I'm just saying that's means to what end? Like, what are you going for? You're just going for like followers and likes and to have a bigger account. So what, you get sponsors and make money for clout. Like, that's your goal, fine. But I'm going to also call it out on the same side too. Like, I'm going to say like, that ain't it. That's not the move. Like, I don't want to see that. Right. Maybe you do. Go ahead. You don't have to listen to me. But for myself, I want to support the people that are making like good original stuff that is like valuable. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm trying to like, maybe some of you guys here don't follow these people that I'm talking about that are really good. So I get it means to make money, Yeah, like I said, hey, if that's your goal, go ahead. But like, we're calling you out. We're going to call you out on it. I think Michael's girlfriend, Juliet, has some of the best content, but since it's not trendy, she's not popping off. Well, let's support her. Michael's girlfriend, Juliet. I don't know who that is, but like, hey, if you say she's got good content, I'll trust you because you have a good eye for content. So everybody go support her. Gonna make all these videos next week. Yeah, should we speed run content creation account? Let's just get somebody that is like not known at all. Let's just make them account. Let's just go look at all the trends, all the things that worked for other people and do that. And I think there's some people that have done that. I'm going to show you. I think so. And okay, speaking of Camilla, you're up next. Come up to the stage, Camilla. No, but this is actually an example. So we just saw the one where it's like the aggressive partner, right? That classic joke of like, I'm the aggressive partner. Look how much I'm taking every ball, right? Or like the mixed doubles, like assert dominance, right? Camilla added her personality to this. That's why I love this, okay? That's why I love this. When you add your personality to it, when you make it unique to you, I'm okay with it then. Like I will let it slide, because you're adding something to it. But if you're just like doing it to do it, that's when it's lame. So here, check this one out. Like this genuinely made me laugh. Camilla and Ava, balls deep. Check this out.
So assert dominance over your pickleball doubles partner. So what side do you want to play? I'll play left. I got it. Well done, little one. 3 ways to assert dominance.
Short, sweet, to the point. That made me laugh. Camilla's funny. She's funny. That was funny. The little kiss at the end, right? She's like, nice shot, little one. That was great. Also, is Ava taller than you? I think that's why it's kind of funny too. Can we just spend the rest of the time watching Camilla and Ava video? Yeah, go follow them. Go follow both of them on Instagram. They put out good content. They got a good podcast, balls deep. I'm all for it. And that's exactly what I'm trying to say right now. Like, support the people who are really like crushing it. This is probably the best pickleball video ever. Nico, are you gonna copy it? Nico might copy it. Somebody's behind. You had it right. Lipping. Okay, thank you. It's only natural for Camilla to give her. Oh, I do trust. It's only natural for Camilla to give her daughter forehead kisses. Oh, true. Because that's your mom, right? All right. So now, here's another one, brother. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't stand it when I see these videos. It actually makes me like a little angry. Nico, you have my blessing to copy it? Okay, cool. I think Nico should now, just for the memes. This is the type of video that is like, this was the first version of low effort slop posting. It's stuff like this. Bro, how many times do we see this at an airport? Look at us, like, we don't even care. We're just going to dink at the airport or like on the plane or like, look, we're on a boat. Actually, the boat ones are kind of cool when it's like someone's on like the skis or something. Like they're doing it like it looks challenging. Like this isn't even challenging. This is just silly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and not in a good way, silly. I've seen this 1,000 times. I'm just so sick of it, dude. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so over that. Like, come on, do better. I don't even know what's the dude's name that does this. Kitchen reshared it. Tristan. I'm sure you're probably funny. Hopefully, I'm sure you got some good ideas. Let them come out, man. Because this ain't it. That ain't it. Nico kissing his brother would be genuinely hilarious. Yeah, Nico, I think we gave you your latest idea. When will the awkward photo shoot trend get recycled? That's another good example of one. When the girlies, Rachel Rohrbacher and Anna Bright, did the photo shoot, I thought it was kind of funny, right? I don't know if they got it from somewhere. Maybe that wasn't original on their end, but whatever. I didn't see it anywhere else. So they beat everybody else to it, but then everybody copied them. And then it was like Travis Rettenmeyer and oh gosh, what's the other host's name? Why am I forgetting his name? Graham. It was him and Graham that did it. I'm fine supporting all pickleball content. People put it out there, even if it's not original. I appreciate the effort. Hey, I agree with that. But that's my point, is like you're making the effort to film it, to edit it, to post it. Like, do yourself like a service and stand out a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? If you really want to stay, like the people that stand out to me are the people that are original, that make me laugh, you know? So I'm for everybody doing it and whatever, you know what? Like, I guess the good part about stuff like this is it makes the good ones stand out that much more. So I can't hate too much. Nothing I hate more than airport pickle, but these videos get millions of views. But that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, are we all just going to sell our soul for the millions of views? Like, are we all just going to excuse that? Let's be different. Like, let's be different. I know sometimes it doesn't sell, but hey, like, hopefully, like, we could all help each other share the good stuff. If you see something funny, share it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to do right now. So, and maybe it's working, maybe it's not. I don't know, but we got to support the good stuff and we got to not support the bad stuff. I just get annoyed when all my non-pickleball friends send me that video. Dude, I know everybody is like, hey, did you see this video? It's a guy with a frying pan playing against other people. Can you believe it? It's like, yes, I can believe it. I've seen it 5 times this month. Everybody has shown it to me. I can believe it, and it's not that good. I like AB's dry humor. Anna Bright is very funny. Anna Bright is one of the funniest people in pickleball, especially on the pro level. Absolutely. This is another one. This is another one. If I see this again, I have seen it again. I have screamed. I'll continue to scream every time I see it. This is the one that made me have this thought of like, this is getting crazy. This expectations versus reality one. Everybody does this, dude. Everybody does this. Look at this. I'm hitting great shots. No, I'm not. Ha, look, it's in the net. Look, it's wild. It's out there. Oops, off the roof. Yep. Away. Whoa. I can't stand this one, dude. This is that's the one that got me angry. That's the one that took this from like a eye roll to like a dude, what is happening? And what is the explanation to this? Like, tell me, is it that they like, because there's only a few ways that this happens. Either A, they just so happen to have the same idea as everybody else and also edit it exactly like everybody else. Doubt it. I doubt that. The other thing is they saw it and were like, I want to do that too. And they just copied it and did it. If they're doing that, that is just lame to me. That's just so lame. Like, at least add something like we've been showing before. It's like, okay, if you're going to take an idea, at least add something to it. Or the other way, and honestly, what I've been thinking about more is like, I feel like there's a lot of people who are going on something like ChatGPT and are like, hey, ChatGPT, what are some ideas for a pickleball video that would go viral? And ChatGPT is like, have you ever thought of expectations versus reality? First, it shows you hitting a bunch of balls and the audience thinks that they're really good shots, but then it's revealed that they're not good shots. Oh, and you're like, dude, that's genius. Yeah, great idea. So I don't know. It's either one of the two. And either way, I'm like, dude, if you're relying on AI for your content or if you're relying on other people's content for your content, well, actually, wait, let me take that back. I rely on other people's content for my content, but I'm adding something to it, okay? Like, I'm adding something to it. And I think that's what everybody should think. So I think, like, if you're going to do a trend, if you're going to do something that's been done before, that's not necessarily bad, just add to it. You know, you got to find your voice out there. Do you prefer copying trends or pros posting their tournament highlights video of them hitting 15 balls cinematically? I'll be honest, actually, I don't mind that. I scroll past it. It's not for me. It is like, what does that really do? It's kind of just like an aura edit of like you hitting pickleballs. I think people posting, I actually do kind of like one of the things I like, for example, that Nico does. Nico will post clips of him playing pickleball and it's like cool shots or something like that. I actually like that. I think it's good. Like, it's always like unique because like no shot is ever the same and whatever. Maybe it's like an ATP or an Ernie or something, but like whatever, it happened. It's real. I think it's good. You know, I think that's like good content, decent content. I'm not saying only do that, but I don't mind that at all. So it'd be the same thing if the pros did it, you know, if they posted that. But I think what you're saying is like just showing themselves hitting balls and it's like music over it. Yeah, it's a little lame. But I don't know. I guess you gotta keep the aura up. I agree, but you're an outlier who everybody sends everything to. Way more annoying than once or twice being on the receiving end of expectations versus reality clip. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Michael Bay style highlight. Oh, okay. Yeah, could work. Okay. So what else do I got here? Okay, here's another one I've seen. Here we go, Nico. It's your turn. Here we go, Nico. I said a good thing about you. Now I'm about to show the one that I'm not a fan of. This is one that I've been seeing lately. This whole one. One day of pickleball. Like, I've seen this one.
Day 2 of not playing pickleball. Day 1 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 of not playing pickleball. Day 2 of not playing pickleball. Day 1 of not playing.
Get it? He can't stop playing pickleball because it's so addicting. Get it? Everybody does this. Everybody has done this. Not everybody. A lot of people have done this in one fashion or another. I think the one that sticks out to me is like, I remember some guy doing one where it was like, day 1 of living in Texas. Day 5 of living in Texas. He has like a hat on. And then day 10 living in Texas. And he's like talking with an accent or something like that. You know what I mean? It was like, all right, it was kind of funny. And people were making different variations of it like that. This is Nico's take on that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's more so just the like, I've just seen this idea before. Maybe I'm just chronically online. Maybe that's the problem. I've never seen that one. Okay, well then, hey, maybe it's good for you. It's the only one. He's like, what are you talking about? That was original. I'm not saying it's not the only one of pickle. Maybe it's the only one of pickleball, but it's definitely not the only one of that trend. You know what I mean? So, touch grass. I know I need to big time. Last week I shared a Nico clip, I think, of not getting hit to after getting good. I have no idea how original that was, but it was new to me. Yeah, look, Nico makes original stuff. I'm not saying that he doesn't. And maybe that was original in the pickleball world. I don't know. Just online too much. Yo, for real. Has anyone ever got Ratio in their own live chat? Let's do it. Ratio me. But hey, I'm just trying to make a point, okay? Like, maybe you disagree with that one, but tell me about this one then. And I'm a big fan of Sean Munoz, but he does this one. How many times have we seen this? Oh, hold up. Let me refresh this one. Have we seen this one before? Like, oh, look, I spin the thing. It doesn't land on where I want. And then, what y'all trying to do? All right, yeah. So, like, how many times have we seen that one? Another one. So that's an example of someone I like. I like his personality. But, bro, that's weak, low-effort slop right there. Come on now. Come on now. Ashley backing me up. It's not the only one in pickleball, so she's seen it before too. But it's still good. Okay, she says it's still good. Sean Munoz is GOAT. Yeah, I could get behind that. Burn Ava. Oh, shit. Sean beat me to that one, not going to lie. Yeah, well, dude, hey, that's what I'm saying. You know, I think that's the game out there too, is like you got to know who's done it before. And specifically between you and Sean here, yo, I'm about to get you big time, Nico, on this one. Because here's the thing, I don't know if you did this on purpose, but you gotta check who's doing things. And I don't expect you to go back through people's history, but like, yo, if you're copying someone, we only like the benefit of the doubt goes to you copy them. So check this out. Sean Munoz, me listening to the most violent rap song.
Middle finger with the 5-6. Tinted windows when we slide stick. Glock out the Draco. No, I'm round. I didn't never hold your head.
It's funny, right? You know, listening to an aggressive, violent song, but he's just going to play pickleball, right? It's kind of a funny caption where I hit a wiffle ball with a wooden paddle gently so it doesn't bounce too high. That's pretty funny. Look at this. 101 weeks ago. Okay? 101 weeks ago. And then now I want to show you this. Uh-oh. Nico. 9 weeks ago. Nico, me listening to songs about drugs and guns while driving a pickleball to play 75-year-old Dolores Ethel. Nico. Oh no. Nico, explain yourself. Explain yourself right now. What's going on there? Looks a little bit like a copycat to me. So I'm just saying, like, this is not to call Nico out. Go follow Nico. He's got a good account on there. Nico, I will say, I did not know about the warranty thing on the shoes. And Jimmy Miller is what led me to go look at that video. And so I learned from that. So I think you're a valuable asset in the content creation world. And you also, dude, you put a lot of effort in. You make a lot of videos. Did I go back 101 weeks ago to find John's video? That's what I'm saying. I don't expect you to go through the history, but bro, I'm gonna call it out if I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. My point is just that trend's been done before. That trend's been done before. And this is not the shit on Nico hour. This is the Nico. You are capable. You have potential. You've done a lot of good stuff. I want you to be the best version of you, and I want to see the original stuff that you do, because that's when you're at your best. And you do that sometimes, and it's great. So keep doing that. And this stuff, maybe just do a little homework first. Or if you don't, whatever. I'm just going to call you out on it. And that's okay. You can get called out on it. Just be a good sport about it, I guess. It was done before Sean. It'll be done by... Yo, honestly, probably fair. It was probably done before Sean as well. Probably. But that's the point I'm making. It's like even Sean, even Igor, even Frank, even Vinny, Nico, even probably Camilla. Yeah, they've all been doing stuff that's been done before. You know what I mean? But the best stuff is always going to be the original stuff. And we got to support that. That's really my main thing. This is the one that did it recently. This is the last one I'll show. Because I thought at first that Jimmy was talking about this one. I'm sure you guys saw this. I came here just for the attaboy from Chris. Now that I have your blessing, I'm good and I can sleep at night. There you go. Attaboy. He's like, dude, shut up, Chris. You could also critique my stuff, because I am also prone to stupid ideas and stupid things being said. Not that that's what you're doing. I'm just saying, like, lots of criticism. I started the show today with criticism. Somebody said I just scream and laugh at players for an hour, and nobody wants to hear that. So it's fair enough. I got to do better. But this was the one that I think kind of prompted everybody to think a little bit about all this. This was Zane did this. Now, here's an example. I didn't know about this trend. I did not know about this trend. And I watched this and I thought it was like pretty funny, because it was the first time I saw it. So I do get, it's a bit of a race to be the first one.
My husband and I have stuck up our butts. Me? Nothing.
Yeah, I can show you. It's the Pro XR Jolt paddle. I usually use it 2 or 3 hours a day, pretty much every day. A lot of surface texture, so that feels pretty good. Shape is nice. 6-inch handle, which is great as well. It's soft, so you get that good feel, but it's still powerful enough to get the job done. And I've got them new on Pickleball Central. They're just $119, or you can get them used on my website for just $100.
Okay, so I thought it was pretty funny. Then a bunch of people told me, like, no, this is like a trend. Like, everybody's doing it. But, hey, somebody had to do it with pickleball. You got to race to it first, and then you just got to leave it at that. All right? Crystal is the biggest Zane hater. I love it. That's hilarious. You did? You posted the same thing on TikTok like 2 days before? Dang. I'm not trying to call you out. Proceeds to call them out. Yo, you're so right. You're so right. I am calling a little bit out. And look, I'm just trying to say, this is more so, I'm trying to call out the people that are doing good things. And in order to do that, you got to create some dissonance. You got to show what is not necessarily the best stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, Brian. Oh, okay. Dang, I didn't even see that. So I wish I saw that one. So maybe you were first. So I get like Zane did. Here's my actual critique of this. I've seen, once I went and saw like other people doing this for other things. The funniest ones to me were the ones where it genuinely was like the wife or the girlfriend pranking the boyfriend or the husband into like enthusiastically talking about something where they really just did not know what it was. This one, it's pretty obvious that Zane knew. So he's trying a little hard to be funny. That was like kind of my thing with it. And then, dude, and then it was just like off to the races. Everybody was like, I want to do one. Then there was this dude. I called this dude out on my Instagram story. Ben, he's a fan of the
this
show.
paddle. Really good feel, felt really good, but then it died.
Okay.
Yeah, so this.
All right. I'm not gonna bore you with that one again. Well, whatever. I don't mean bore you, but I'm just saying you get the point. So I called him out. We had a conversation. We were DMing each other. I was like, dude, you should have like done with like a pickleball or something. I don't know, whatever. Not that I'm creative. I'm just saying, you know, like do something different. Add on to it. You know, like take it to a different place. I'm just. So anyways, this is my call to all content creators, including myself. Let's stay original. Let's be ourselves. Let's think of new trends. Let's add on to things. Let's support the people that do that, including all the people that I named here today. All these LOL, all these guys know what's happening. None of it is candid. Some people are just better actors. Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. But then be a better actor then. You know what I mean? Be a better actor, I guess. But you're probably right about that. Kudos to anyone that could produce original content. Also kind of sounds like your beef is with memes existing. Yeah, I just don't like memes. No, I do like memes. And I like I said, I don't have a problem with anybody making it like a pickleball thing, but you got to be first. And then if you're going to be second, at least add on to it, you know, or at least just be funny and whatever. That's subjective. So I got my people that I'm supporting. I'll continue to share their stuff when it's funny. I hope you guys all do the same. That's really all I wanted to do. Oh, and guys, I have a big announcement. I got a big announcement. Big announcement. Big announcement. It's kind of ironic talking about taking content and making it pickleball related, because that's exactly what I'm talking about right now. Okay. I'm literally just like, did I just spend the last hour calling myself out on what I'm about to share right now? Guess what's back in 2026? Family Feud. Family Feud is back, baby. We're going to do another round. We're going to switch it up a little bit how we're doing it. It's going to be 2 versus 2. I'm going to have all new questions, much better questions this time. I learned from my mistakes. We'll have some fun guests on, but we are going to bring back Family Feud. I'm so excited about it. I had so much fun doing it. It is kind of a lot of work, but I think it's worth it. I'll be honest, did not get a lot of views, but guess what? I don't give a crap because I'm not doing this for views. I'm doing this for fun, and I want to make fun content. Yes, Family Feud is not original. Yes, I know I'm taking something and making it pickleball related, but nobody else is doing this. If somebody else already was doing Family Feud and then I did it, hey, you should be calling me out on that. All right. And if you see somebody else trying to do Family Feud, call them out on it. Okay. But we're bringing it back 2026. It's around the corner. Who's interested? Who wants to sign up? I want to just do like more random people. I did a lot of like podcasters and players and stuff, which I'll still do. But I think I want to like have like a lot of just like your average, everyday, average Joe. So let me know who's trying to do it. Who's out there that's in? Are you guys in or out? What's going on? Who's in or out? Who wants to do Family Feud? I know Jake does. Let's go. So anyways, that's a big announcement. That's coming up. Just don't put me with Zane and Will again. Yo, all-time great episode. That's right. Jake was so great on that episode. That was so funny. Go back and watch the other episodes. They were a ton of fun. Sean was on there. Sean Munoz was on there. We got to get Nico on there. Nico, you got to come on. So I got literally my Twitter account banned permanently because I DM'd Nico and he reported me, said that I was a spam bot. No, I don't know if he actually did that, but I DM'd him and all of a sudden my account got locked out and I couldn't get back in. Yo, Nico, what side are you on? But Nico, you really should. I do want you on there for real though. I think you'd be fun to have on there. I didn't play last year. Ashley, you'd be a good person to play on there. I would love to have you on as well. Ernie King is in. Let's go. True story. Yeah. Jimmy and Tyler versus Ava and Camilla. Oh, you're cooking right now. Bad. Duh. Okay. We're going to get Nico on the bad side. Who else is on the bad side? Who else should he be with? Anyways, well, send me your guys' thoughts on who you'd like to see on there. If you're interested, send me a DM. I'm going to start collecting names for people that are interested. I'm probably going to start filming like beginning of 2026. And then we just have like a lot of time in January and February where there's not a lot going on. So I do want to do that. I'm going to continue to do live streams because I just have a ton of fun with you guys and you guys are hilarious and you guys crack me up. You and Maddie firing up a team? I think so. Frank the CEO. Frank, where are you? Frank, get in here. Is he watching on Twitter right now? Bro is all over Twitter. Probably write me 5,000 comments on Twitter. Just like, nice. Very cool. Like, dude, I'm not even convinced he's real. I think I saw him one time at a PPA tournament in Texas. I think he is real. All right. Anyways. All right. Well, guys, let's wrap things up here. But before we head out, should we do it? Guys, should we play? Should we do a quick little round? What do we think? Let's do it.
Partner, body bag, winner off the net. Partner body bag, winner off the net. Leia Jansen, winner off the net. Tyson McGuffin, winner off the net. Haley Waters, body bag. James Lee, gotta wish, body bag. Sorry, not sorry, winner off the net. Sorry, not sorry, partner.
All right, should we play? Let's get some options in the chat. What do we think? Who are we doing? Should we do some of the creators? Yo, I'm inclined to just do the guys that were doing the world record attempt. What do we think about that? Put Nico in the mix. I feel like we got to do Nico. We got to do Nico. All right, I'm putting my foot down. Nico's in. Nico's in. Who else do we got? Nico, Jane, and Camilla. Yo, that's a solid one. I might just go with that. Nico, Jane, Camilla. Nico, Jane, Camilla. Who's the best? Well, I mean, Camilla is probably the best player, right? I feel like Nico would be fun. I feel like Jane is gonna be. I don't know about her as a partner because she doesn't want to be mean to anybody, so she probably feels like she can't win. I'm just kidding. She's probably better than me. But who do I want to play with? I feel like I got to go with Camilla. It would be fun to body bag Camilla though. And then Ava just comes on the court and gives her a kiss on the forehead and says, "It's okay, big one. I'll give you a kiss to make your boo boo feel better." So yeah, I'm gonna body bag Camilla. I'm gonna play with Nico. I've seen his clips. Nico's good. I think Nico is a legit 5-0, if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm gonna hit a winner off the net on Jane because I'm gonna be mean to her because she won't be mean back because she's not that type of person, as we found out. Oh, got to get the body bag of Rafa on there. Yo, that's not a bad idea. Should I re-edit that intro to that? You already body bagged Nico today. Yeah. I absolutely have no idea what we are talking about. We're playing partner body bag winner off the net. Nico, have you never watched the show before, bro? Like, what a self-report. Jeez. What a noob. Dude, you're a 3-0 in the Sorry Not Sorry universe. Come on now. All right, but anyway, so there you have it. So that's what I'm going. Oh, is this like F, marry, kill? It is, dude. Tell you what, Nico, let's have you play, dude. I'll give you, it's me, Jimmy Miller, and who else? Who else should we give him? Let's give Nico it. It's me. Who are like all the people that Nico has beef with? Me, Jimmy Miller, and Jake. We'll do Jake Gelvar. So you got to pick somebody you'd partner with, somebody you'd body bag, and somebody you'd hit a winner off the net against. Oh, Li Ping. Oh, yo, I should have had her on there. I would definitely partner with her no matter what the rest of it is. But Nico, go ahead. You tell me, dude. You tell me. Who would you do? It's between me, Jimmy Miller, and Jake Gelvar. MLP super fan. Who would you guys all pick? How about everybody chime in if that's what it is? Go ahead. Don't forget, Nico, I said I would partner with you. Just saying. Is he gone? He left. Oh, body bag Jimmy. He says body bag Jimmy. Oh, shit. Dude, he's going to hit a winner off the net against me. I know he is. Just body bag Jimmy times 3. Oh, dang. RIP. He's not going to even partner with anybody. He refuses to say he'll partner with me or Jake. Oh, partner with Jake. Okay, I called it. Partner with Jake. Winner off the net against me. Well, there you have it. So I would totally partner with Nico. He gave me the middle finger and he said, nah. And he said he's going to partner with Jake and he's going to hit a winner off the net against me. Well, there you go. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Man, we've been going for a long time. Yo, thank you guys for all hanging out. I had a blast. Next week, we got another live stream coming out. Week after that, we'll probably do a recap of this Anna Bright stuff going on. So that should be fun. In case you're just joining right now, check out on Rumble, X, or Instagram. My last tournament recap is up. I did one of PPA Lakeland. You could check it out on Instagram, X, or on Rumble. The link for that, you could go into the link tree down below and find that. But you can find it on all those platforms. You could support the show through Patreon, or you could become a member on YouTube. Once again, huge shout out. Super G, Jake Gelvar, Pickleball Jones, Parker, Edith, Kate. We got Darren. We got the Pickleball Jones, Jason, Eddie, Jeff K, Allie, Jason F, Jana. We got Robert. We got Denny. Thank you guys so much for the support. Honestly, does mean a lot. I really appreciate you guys backing me up. It's kind of a weird time for content for me right now, but just trying to keep it going, and I'm just trying to make good stuff. You know what I mean? So like, whatever. I don't care that they're making it a little tough on me. We're still going to fight back. Thank you for everybody that's put a comment somewhere trying to get me back going. If you guys want, you could also help support, get a little Christmas gift for yourself or somebody that you love. Check out the Etsy store. Maybe grab yourself a Santa Monica mouth breather shirt. Maybe just a Sorry Not Sorry hat. Maybe a tank, a sweater, water bottle, a towel, whatever it is. Anyways, you guys are supporting. I always really appreciate that. Anybody who's been here in the chat hanging out with me tonight, thank you so much. You guys are always a ton of fun. Nico, thank you for being a good sport. Jake, thank you for always chiming in. Bye all. Take care. As Chris's favorite teacher says, dink responsibly. Yeah, there you go. My favorite shirt. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. All right. I got to go pee. All right, guys. I'm heading out. Peace out. See you guys next week. Take care, everybody.